Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Over the Horizon. When last we left off, actually,
Tragedy.
I'm not gonna ask anybody to recap because I have. I am gonna to kick off this new little arc. I think I can get us started. So, Bob is sitting at his table in his tent. He's gathered everybody around, including the Grinning Devils. Leaning forward in his chair, he goes, "So, from what I can recollect, at the beginning of the year, two groups, the Grinning Devils and the Gilded Claw, each took a contract to recover this map," he says, pointing at the map spread out across the table. Each more or less succeeded. As we cut to images of a boxing match with Flanagan
He made me so much money.
and Omegas. All of you fighting metal machines. Locked in these rooms fighting metal machines. As well as being attacked by swarms of spiders. I remember that. Do you guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I let you talk the swarm of spiders down. That was funny.
Amy ate them like
To me.
popcorn.
Amy
And
wasn't
they
allowed
ate
to make
back.
them into friends.
Other clips like Osgard punching a door for 3 days. Let's see. As we cut back to Bob. More or less succeeded, and were offered positions on this expedition headed southward. Almost 2 months ago, we left Dorabeth, 70 strong, with the goal of finding the remains of a lost expedition. In that time, we've encountered cave-ins, wild magic areas, evidence of Kythons, and an evil fae determined to eat us for lunch. We found statues, an abandoned church, a prison, all with the same symbol attached to them. This symbol, according to Misfit in that conversation you claim to have had, according to Misfit, JR's friend and patron, an all-powerful demigod seemingly in his own right, this symbol is of this House Adachi. Who they were, we don't know. But once upon a time, they seemed powerful, most likely before the collapse. The camera pans over to each of you in turn. And the Tarantino-esque narrator starts to speak over all of it. We cut to Gideon. Gideon is suffering from an affliction put upon him during their contract to find the map. Gideon, what have you been doing the past week?
He has been keeping distracted. Essentially, wakes up, works out, goes out into the forest, comes back with some animal for the morning for food. Does some wood carving, some more exercises, helps out wherever people need muscle. Hunts again about midday, probably for another deer or something. For dinner, because he's got a lot of people to feed.
Gotcha. Now, at some point, you're doing some of your wood carving, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And you have, I'm envisioning this, you're sitting in front of the fire towards the end of day, and you are carving some wood, or maybe you've got a little bit of that petrified wood left. And you have a figure sit next to you. It is a heavily bandaged Heshima. Mind if I sit? She says, already sitting.
He just kind of shrugs, yeah.
She sits in silence for probably a good while, staring into the fire, and then offers you something.
Yeah, I'll look at
It's
it.
a jet black claw, probably about the length, index finger to the end of your palm. And she goes, "Here. This was one of Ma's.
Yeah, he'll grab it.
Figured somebody felt like carving it, it'd be you. Those days are long behind me."
So is it like he says a claw, so it's just like the whole claw all
It is
chitin
the
or whatever?
whole claw from tip to root. All of the meat part has been cleaned off.
Oof,
It's
damn.
just a claw now.
Yeah. He'll kind of give her an appreciative nod, just like a approving nod, actually.
Mm,
Like, this is a good trophy. You should keep it.
not a trophy. Failure. I didn't take it from him, he left it. That was right here, she says, pointing towards the collarbone.
Ooh. Yeah. He'll kind of nod to that. And he'll look it over and look at the thing he's already carving right now. Just like, I'll have to think about what to do with it. And he puts it like in one of his pockets, somewhere in his robes.
Of course, the important part for me is I no longer have it. Do with it as you must. She stands. If you're taking tag-alongs, maybe once I'm feeling a little better, I could join you in your hunts.
Of course.
She nods, and without another word, stands up and well, she turns and walks away.
He'll watch her walk for a little bit.
Mhm.
Watch that booty sway. No, sorry. He'll watch her
I was
walk.
gonna
Over.
say, he had a white claw. He's white
And
girl
it's
trash now.
You
yeah,
Are
engaged?
you Amy trashed?
and no, he just like watches her walk away because he's just kind of like he's seeing a woman who's just literally was torn apart almost.
She cleaned up very well, but it was bad. It was
Yeah.
bad. That's what happens when you get jumped by a displacer beast while you're sleeping.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Now, we cut back in the Tarantino-esque voiceover as we pan over to Sanel. Sanel is being threatened by his family, who wants the source of his magic returned to them. Sanel, what have you been doing the past week?
Working. Lots of artificering. Going either to the Gilded Claws cart to try and get it stabilized, as was the agreement with Eris, or working on a magic item. And occasionally,
Perfect.
like Night Watch. Night Watch, specifically since being a Yuan Ti, he has dark vision.
Nice.
So they are best at that.
And when it comes to that work, probably that first day afterwards, I just realized I haven't kicked the calendar forward a week. So we are actually almost through March, through Mod. And probably that first day after, you had gotten a knock on the cart. Mm-hmm.
And Sanel would obviously open up the door to see who is knocking.
On Heaven's Door, right? And yes, cat. If you pull back the flap at the back of the cart, and it's Sachiko. She's looking up at the cart because she's not very tall.
Hmm.
She goes, Snell, I actually expected you to not be here, so I'd have an excuse to go somewhere else.
Sonell is trying very subtly to move something behind themselves and is like, "You expect me to not be in my workshop. That was your first mistake."
Yeah, she says, staring up at the cart. Um, okay, so I made a mistake. I mentioned this to somebody, and now they're bugging me to ask you.
Yes.
She brandishes her left hand, the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Just to describe again, it is a golden gauntlet with lots of sharp edges and ends in 5 clawed fingers. She says, "If you're not too busy, I was curious if you could make something like this. Um, maybe a little more human, a little less something that makes me look like the big bad evil guy or something. I would pay you. I just it's not something I can do myself."
Sonell, very like unceremoniously without asking, kind of reaches out, takes her by the wrist, and starts pulling it closer, looking at it at different angles.
Oh, it comes off.
Oh, she has an
Yep.
arm under there, right? I didn't just steal her hand, did I?
This is her left hand. No, she doesn't have. There is no hand. This is just at the wrist.
I didn't expect you to give me a hand. Looking it over, does it have any magical properties, or is it just a mechanical prostheses?
There are charms on there that let me articulate it. They would need to be recreated.
I could simply try and change the ends of the fingers into something less sharp, wear down some of the edges. It
You
would take
could
less
do.
time and material.
You could do that, but I would rather you not. It's not something I want to associate myself with anymore. It's not who I was.
For the briefest of moments, there's a look on Sinel's face of understanding before they quickly mask it under that resting bitch snake face. Holds
I
the hand over their shoulder, is like, "Maddie, take this." And Maddie clambers up and takes it in a couple of clamp-like hands, looking at this golden hand, and goes,
She goes, if that must be payment for a new hand, that is fine.
"Allow me to look at the charms, and we will consider this an even deal."
Thank you. How are you doing?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm fine.
She says, sitting on probably like a footstep on the footstep on the end of your cart. I know a girl, and when she says things like that, it means they're really not.
Snell just gets this fucking, like, childish, pouty look on their face, looks away and is like, "The fact that you're comparing me to Eris, of all things, is the most insulting."
I was actually comparing you to Lotus, but
Lotus is very blunt with her feelings. Lotus won't shut up about her feelings.
yes and no. She
Is
tells you
this
what
a
she thinks you need to know.
is this a mat is this a distinction of love or whatever that is?
I don't know what you mean by that, and at this point I'm a little confused and don't want to ask.
For the best. I'm not good with people. I'm good with intelligent things, not stupid things.
She would go. She feigns being hurt. She holds a hand over her heart and goes, "Snell, you wound me. My heart would hurt if I had one."
There's just a meh.
All I'm saying is if you do need to talk, you could probably do worse than anybody on this expedition. Any of the Claw, or any of your friends. Hell, me included. Or, because you two are so similar, maybe Deidre will sit there and go, "That's rough, buddy," while you talk about whatever's, well, talk about Flanagan.
There's a bunch of different emotions that pass over Sanel's face before they sit back and huff that very haughty huff like someone dared to suggest there was something wrong with them. It's like, oh, I would speak with Deidre if I was not so certain, leaning forward and getting very quiet, complete with the little snake tongue flick. The cat had taken their tongue.
So now, I know this is a defense mechanism, but that didn't feel very good.
I would have called it more of an offense mechanism. But for what it's worth, you know what I'm trying to say.
I do. And we're here for it, she says, getting off the tail of the cart.
Some of us have work to do.
You're right, you do. Where's my new hand? And as she's walking off.
As he's already like, or as they're already like taking this hand, looking at how it's put together, unbinding things, pulling the fingers apart and everything.
Mm-hmm. It's a complex little device. It takes it incorporates a lot of mechanical properties to help cut down on the amount of runes. As a matter of fact, there are only 6. There is one for each joint, and then one that seems to control the other 5.
A master rune that probably also is what translates her thoughts into
Exactly.
manipulation.
Right. But other than that, it's something you can see that there were clasps on it to help keep someone from just coming up and pulling it off. They were undone, so that tracks, I think. But so with that, I think you've been working this past week. We're gonna cut back to the table. We're gonna pan over to JR. JR was recently reunited with his parents at the cost of his best friend. Flanagan, the tip of the spear, sacrificed himself to lock away a threat, with the assurance that he would be rescued at a later time. JR, what have you been doing the past week?
Well, a few different things. Obviously I'm talking with my parents, and getting to know them, a little bit more and telling them about the adventures that I've had with Flanny, all the way from from him finding me in the woods and us making a bet essentially and him not understanding my magic all the way up to the point where he sacrificed himself. And I'm going through that with them. talking with them to learn as much about that prison as I can because I assume that they came from it. So trying to understand what Flanny is going through right now, at least from a perspective that people who have been in there could potentially give me. Um, but other than that, I am not around camp much. I probably, if when I'm not with my parents, I'm probably out in the woods, talking with Misfit, or at least trying to talk with Misfit. And just after I had that, I assume also I have the conversation with Grolka,
Yeah, you do.
and give her DOG, tell her that she's gonna have to find a new collar because the collar's mine. He, since Flanny gave it to me. Um, and yeah, while I'm out in the woods talking or praying to Misfit, doing my spod stuff, I'm gonna use the collar and just try and perform any magic that I can think of to do while I've got the collar. Just anything to bring Flanny back or whatever. I'm just trying a bunch of different shit. And the only connection that I have to him right now is the collar. So
I gotcha. Now, your parents are as much as they are as much as they're using you to try and reorient themselves in the world, uh, they have made it apparent that whatever you need from them, they are more than willing to provide. Someone to listen, someone to talk to, all of that. And you would learn a couple things from them. So, before they were stuck in a, before they were stuck in a prison, they were adventurers in their own right. They were, for lack of a better term, they would be self-described archaeologists, and their what do you want to say relationship with that prison is it was abandoned long before they arrived, and they were the one basically they had discovered the secret to that elevator, much like you guys, all those thousands of years ago, and had more or less gotten themselves into trouble by, I don't know why they do this in movies, but it's a fucking great trope. The red button that, opens all of the cell doors. They accidentally pressed that button. And released everything in that prison, including Misfit. And Misfit basically sheltered them from the calamity. Basically, I can't take care of, I can't get you all out of this. I can get one of you out of here, and then I need to shut everything down. And so they decided to send you because, well, if anybody was going to have the best chance of coming back, maybe someday, and fixing the mess they'd created, it was you. But other than that, they would tell you a lot about of the world they had left. In a lot of ways, it was similar, but in other ways, it was completely different. Junior, being stuck out in the wilderness with a small group of people for months or years at a time, that tracks. That feels almost a little bit like home. But the names of places, things, and, well, for example, you're telling me there's a whole kingdom up north? That That's interesting. We didn't have a monarchy. But I suppose these are things we'll just learn in time, right?
Yeah, lots changed since you've been gone.
Well, for one, you're about 2 feet taller than I remember, he says with a chuckle.
Yeah, that's about as tall as I'm gonna get too.
He's probably a little bit taller than you, but not by much. And says, well, your mother and I, the Feywild was a different place. It was something that kind of was woven into this forest. You could step in and out as you pleased. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore.
No, now we just fall into it randomly and lose 10 days.
Seems like it. There are the little things I miss. You could get northern wheat once upon a time. It was made very good bread. I miss that bread. Just and Patches looking over him. Dear, now's not the time to be talking about bread. You're right. You're right.
Bet it makes good carrot cake too. I
Son,
want carrot cake.
little tear in his eye. That's my son. Carrie. And we'll cut from there.
Perfect.
Cut back to the table. We pan to Lotus. Lotus is being stalked by something with unknown intentions. Lotus, what have you been doing
Yeah.
the past week?
Shit. She's been a bit standoffish here lately. Maybe if Gideon would allow her, she'd go hunt with him once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay, fine.
I'm
Sorry,
kidding.
never
I'm
mind.
kidding.
Damn right she doesn't fucking shots by herself. Fuck it. Fuck Gideon.
I-
He's a piece of shit. Gideon. They think go out and hunt in the mornings or whenever. The first night though, she waits for everybody to be asleep in this little weather shome. And is it cold?
The nights do get chilly, yes. It's still
Alright,
it's still March, especially in a colder place.
okay. So I say like maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. Just whatever time everybody seems to be sleeping. Lotus leaves silently and goes to the nearest river. And she goes in a robe. She will hang the robe on a tree and go into the water. And she doesn't resurface for about 3 hours, sometimes more. And she comes back out and she's like icy blue. She'll grab her robe. She'll go back to the weather shome. She realizes that she's too cold to get into bed with these people. She's going to wake them. So she just sleeps on the floor. She does this again the next night.
That first night, that next morning, you do wake up with two people on the floor sleeping with you.
Oh. Oh.
And they don't ask too many questions. But that second night, you come back and they're up waiting for you.
Oh shit. She's like blue, right? Well, not quite. She's probably white, like pale white, and her lips are purple. And she's just like walk in and try to be super casual about it. Be like, hey guys, you couldn't sleep? couldn't sleep?
They just kind of look at each other and then look back at Lotus and right. You know what time it is, right?
Um, just before sunrise, and I'm gonna get dressed and go and hunt with Gideon here in just like a minute. What's up?
Sachiko starts. Lotus, are you? And Deidre puts a hand over her mouth. No, we're not saying it like. Lotus, Sachiko takes Deidre's hand off of her mouth and goes, "Are you trying to end yourself?" And
Mm-mm.
Deidre would like smack her on the back of the head. That's not.
No,
We're
I
just a
mean,
little concerned that this isn't the healthiest way to handle things.
well, okay, okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. So you guys know then what I'm doing? Is that what it is? Okay, right. Okay, so like, it's not that big of a deal. Um,
Lotus, you're
I
blue
just
and hypothermic.
th- this is just as an aside. It's a thing that happens. Listen, here's let me just.
L- Lotus, we're a little
I
concerned that you just might not come back. You might drop dead out there.
well, I mean, I'm I'm just being an octopus, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm just being a fucking octopus. And I swim as far as I can possibly swim upstream until I get tired. And then I just kind of let the current drag me back. And maybe I do it just a few times. And I'm sorry that it's cold outside. And I can't help myself, but it seems like when I'm underwater, it's the only time that I can really sit down and think about the things that are happening without feeling awful inside. That's all. That's it. That's it. I miss my
Sachiko.
friend, and I'm sad for my other friends. And I don't know how to deal with it.
And Sachiko goes, "So do we have to lose you too?" I'm sorry, that wasn't right. I'm bad at this. All I'm saying is we're worried about you, and if this is how you cope, okay, but also please don't die.
I mean, to be fair, if I died as an octopus, I just come back as a person. I'd be really far away, though. I mean, I'm talking I swim out for miles, but yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Just maybe think about it.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Deidre goes, "Okay, I'm going to get coffee." Sachiko, she goes to bed and she sleeps.
But hunting with Gideon. Fine. Alright.
You left the weather show at like midnight, and you're just now
Yeah.
back. You didn't sleep at all last night.
Yeah.
It's been 6.5 hours.
Well, maybe I'll just catch like a few hours. Okay, I'll just catch a few hours. She'll just like she'll crawl up in this bed and just fucking pass out. She passes out. She's like she lays down and she dies, but not actually dies. Oh, but maybe she does die actually die.
So, my question is, does she do this a third night?
She does. She fucking does. Okay, so hear me out. She's gonna do the same shit. She's gonna get a robe. She's gonna wait for everybody to sleep. She waits a little bit longer because she's like, obviously, I was not clever enough to walk out while they were sleeping. So she waits until they're like, you can hear, when you can hear somebody go into like REM sleep with their breathing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she does. She waits for both of them. And she grabs her robe again and she goes out to the river and she puts her feet in the river. And she's just about to go under. And she thinks about what they said. And she's like, man, this is fucking stupid. So she'll have hung her robe up on the tree again. She's not going to go back for it because there's no one around. She's going to step out of the water and she's just going to lay in the grass and stare at the sky.
And it takes you a moment, but you realize after a couple minutes you're being watched. High up in the trees, there's a cat. Just closing its eyes, resting on a high branch. You just. Roll to be offended, right? Is that how that?
Roll to be offended. She will fucking this cat.
You know what? Actually, I am gonna roll to be offended
Are you
because
really?
I feel like it. No. After a moment, you see these big greenish yellow eyes looking down at you, and the cat climbs down the tree, out of your vision. We got raided. Hey, thank you for the raid. Apoc, thank you so much. And everybody that's coming along, thanks for joining. After a moment, Sachiko comes over. And she's got her robe, your robe with her. And she just covers you like a blanket with the robe and then snuggles up underneath with you. She doesn't say anything. Just staring at the stars.
Yeah. Lotus won't say anything either. She just tuck in and stare at the sky. And maybe like in her head she's trying to pick out what all the stars' names are. And she's sad, but if she cries, it's not really hard. It's just a little bit.
And she'd hug you and pull you tight.
Yeah. After a while, I'd realize that she's probably cold. Sachiko's
She's
probably
probably
cold.
shivering a little bit, but she
Right.
seems determined to not say anything.
Sure. That's fine. I'll get up and I'll put the robe on and I'll help her up and we'll walk back to the Weathersham together. And I
Yeah.
won't go back another night. I
Okay.
won't do that again.
And that night, Deidre is up again, waiting. If you ask, she'd basically go, I set an alarm.
And fucking win. So she's like, that's fine. And just fucking sleep. Just like tuck in. It's warm. Let's fucking sleep. Are we sleeping? We might not be sleeping. It doesn't matter. As far as anyone else knows, we went to sleep.
As far as anyone else knows, you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. We cut back to the table. Pan again over to one last person. Attila, the most recent addition to the group, is on a mission to find anything to help turn the tide against the Knoll invasion of his homeland. Attila, what have you been doing the past week?
So I think Attila understands everyone, like the kind of general emotion of the group right now. And while he knew Flanagan for the short amount of time, he didn't know Flanagan like everyone else did. So I think he's going to respect everyone's space and kind of keep his head down from them in case they need him. Otherwise, Attila also remembers that there was untrained people joining or in the expedition. So he was going to talk to Bob about maybe starting like some battle courses, just to give people the basics of combat. And if Gideon wanted to join in on that, because I know that he's got some sword and weaponry experience, then he's more than welcome whenever he's not out hunting. And Attila is also a hunter, but I think he sees all the amount of food that Lotus and Gideon are bringing in alone. I think he's going to instead focus his time on preparing that food a little better with the pixies, and maybe learning to cook a little better instead of just surviving in the woods, throwing some meat on a fire. He's going to be like, I'm going to add some salt and pepper to this to survive. Why not?
Perfect.
So
Hell yeah.
Let's
Lotus
see.
will eat that shit.
He's gonna start trying to cook, every or try and cook every meal with the pixies if he can, whenever he's not
Gotcha.
helping training.
Perfect. Now, inexperienced was probably a little bit of an over exaggeration. The people you have coming through, their skills range from basic proficiency to skilled. None of them are the caliber of any of you guys, the Claw, the Renegades, anything like that. And so, probably a couple of the Claw and the Renegades do end up, helping in your endeavors. One-on-one sparring, a little bit of group tactics. Your best estimation of these people after this week would be they're on their toes in a straight up fight against something like, I don't know, a Displacer Beast. If they have warning, they should be okay.
Good.
The big problem was no watch. Or if it was a watch, not enough of a watch.
That's
That being
fair.
said, probably a couple things you do try and do are do a little bit of white hat infiltrating, just to see what knights are. And what you usually find is if someone from one of the pathfinding teams is present, it is a much harder time trying to get past guards. And your best estimation is that just comes down to experience.
Yeah.
So giving these people the opportunity to practice before actually needing, night test, actually needing it has been helpful.
Good. That's what he was hoping for.
Especially since you guys are only how was I going to say it? Especially since you guys are only getting further away from known civilization. And so we'll cut back to the table once again as it pans back across the other figures and back to Bob. It says, and now, based on the answers from this map, he says, tapping the map on the table, we're sitting on the edge of a flooded section of forest, with the trail sitting somewhere in the middle, with the trail for the lost expedition sitting somewhere in the middle of this torrential downpour. Did I miss anything?
No.
I think you got it down.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that's where we stood. And the rain is coming down hard. There's it's all just taking all of this topsoil and just shoving it downhill. It's muddy, it's damp. Go ahead.
Tilla's very, very upset that it's raining right now.
Oh my god, he's a wet ass pussy. Oh
So upset.
It happened
He was very
again.
grumpy.
no. He's
That
a
was
wop.
probably very muddy from working on some people's cart in the mud.
His mane is very
Also-
frizzy.
Also forgot, I wanted to identify the two magic items we got in the dungeon that we hadn't looked at yet, the ring and the wand.
Ooh, okay, so that ring is a ring of
Is that the ring?
invisibility.
So it literally is the one ring.
And
Mine!
that wand
My
is
precious!
a fully charged wand of magic missiles.
Ooh.
Borrow that?
Can I borrow that? I mean, your group found him, so your group decides what happens to him.
Yeah, I got my
Road
sword.
holding a necklace of fireball.
Not that many. I'm almost out of charges. Just kidding. I
You've
have
only
6
used
left.
one.
I was gonna
I
say,
know I have 6.
6 charges left. Oh my god.
it's only a fucking 8th level fireball if you use them all at once. It's a giant ass delete button.
And I'm very excited and I'm wearing it all the time.
Not
Ring
all
of
the time,
Karen.
because if someone
Ring
accidentally
of
pulled that and it fell, it would be bad.
You know who?
You're literally wearing a couple bots on your neck.
Yeah,
I
basically.
mean,
What were
Do you
saying?
guys Do you guys trust Sinel's judgment on who
No.
to give the magic items to?
No.
Yeah,
I
sure,
don't.
I do.
Okay.
Because
Gideon doesn't argue over stuff like magic items.
Attila got his sword, and he still doesn't have a name for it because he can't even call it Moss Slayer now.
well, you can. It's just that Ma keeps coming back, so it's like
Well,
Moss Slayer.
Well, if anything,
Multi-ma.
Flanagan should have this sword if it was called Moss Slayer because he's doing that right
True.
now over and over again.
But
You'll find another big thing to slay.
maybe
It's just
before
a sword
we're
right now.
in this meeting, Sinel is walking towards it, just filthy from being under this cart in the mud and the rain, but holds out this like beautiful glittering golden ring to you, Gideon. Is like, here, you're the one who's always going out in front to scout. If you wear this and you concentrate on it, you'll be invisible. For once, someone won't see you coming, Candlehead.
Dick.
Dick.
Bitch. Bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch.
It will take you a day to attune to it, though.
I'm assuming this is you had done this in the beginning, so it's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably just really
So-
confused about it.
I
God,
would
that
love to have worn that when I was trying to
fucking hunting
off my
cheating
s-
hack.
Yeah, hunting cheating hack.
And JR will also wait to find whenever JR is approaching and hold out the wand and say this is a wand of magic missiles.
This is why I didn't trust you.
You already have the brooch of fireballs.
I know.
That's why I don't trust you.
And also, I don't think JR gets magic missile. I know you. Do you get magic missile?
No.
Oh, I thought you got magic missile for some reason. Well, sucks for you. I don't even get magic missile. I should have
That's
kept it for
fine.
myself.
You should have fucking kept it. That's why I don't trust you. But it's great that JR got it. JR
JR
deserves it. Yeah, because he lost his friend and got his parents back. So I mean,
There's
there's
Sinel's not
complex
good at
emotions happening here.
yeah. There's complex emotions. There's complex things when Sinel was handing this over to JR, where basically not saying, "Hey, take this because it came from the dungeon where Flanagan got lost and you probably deserve it." But there is a little bit of that. But
Yeah.
Sinel has no poker face. Sinel has no subtlety when it comes to people things.
People thing.
People are
hard.
He is only, or they are only good at smart things, and people are not smart things.
Person is smart. People are stupid.
Exactly.
Person is smart.
Perfect. I mean, yeah, JR will take it and say thank you. And it was a wand of magic missiles, right?
Yes, fully charged. Fully charged.
You happen to find any necklaces in there?
Nope.
I'm gonna.
You can't. DM, she's not allowed to wear like
Oh,
6
by the
necklaces,
way,
is she?
Attila. You probably left that sword feeling like a saber. The next morning you woke up, it was a saber.
Perfect. Beautiful.
So
I know. I
this
love
cat
this thing.
has decided, no, it's me time now. It's me time now.
My
Me,
cat
I'm
would do
like,
the same
no,
thing if
it's
she was in
not
here.
you time. It's not. Okay. But yes, the rain is coming down. Everything is. Hold on one sec. DMs, have you ever prepped like as you're playing the game because you forgot a thing?
Every
You mean
time
you
we
don't play your games by the seat of your pants because you suck at this?
The fuck did you think every Tuesday was with me? I didn't have any notes. I had like an idea.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
It really was. It was fun.
As long as it's fun, that's all that
There.
matters.
Yeah.
Okay. Cat, you need to blow off, please. This cat, the Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this cat. Look at this. I mean, god damn it, cat.
She just wants to use your love tonight.
Little Zappa, he's
guess.
just a little dummy.
It's just a little
Kitty, 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 kitty,
stupid.
kitty, kitty, kitty.
Bitch. Bitch. Okay. So, long story short, this map, it's telling you that the next piece, or the first piece of this adventure, is due south, directly into this rain that has not quit for days at a time. And you're basically standing on the shore of a lake, more or less. This section of forest that has started to drown almost in the weather.
How deep is the water?
Well, right now, the shoreline is only ankle deep, but you've had somebody go out. Long story short, it is far too deep for the carts as carts. The expedition, the expeditioneers have spent the morning trying to prep the wagons to float.
Hmm.
Would I be able
Also-
to make a check to help them with my wood carver's tools because I get expertise in that?
Absolutely. We'll see what you've been doing before you got pulled into this meeting.
So the cart is having trouble staying afloat.
Well,
So
yeah,
no,
well,
none of
doesn't
these
They have to
carts
be
are
converted.
right. None of these carts are watertight.
Oh,
Normally.
water. Yeah, that makes sense. I
Yeah,
was
What
like,
would that-
so
what would that
these
be?
are Conestoga wagon styles,
I had a
so
big-
they can be converted to float. But
yeah,
sorry,
I
go ahead.
had a big dumb. I just woke up
Would
and I'm
that-
drinking alcohol.
Would that be
moment,
like a intelligence check? Figuring out how to do it?
Is that this cat? You need to move.
Because there's not
Yeah.
like a crafting skill.
Then what do they expect you to use?
They don't
these
For
explain
tools
your
for?
tools
They
should
let
be
you-
it should be your intelligence plus your proficiency.
Well,
Plus,
they never.
plus your tool proficiency.
They don't actually tell you what you
Like-
roll stat wise.
Thieves tools is dexterity plus
Oh, so
your
Up to
proficiency.
the DM.
Wood carver would be.
Probably.
Could be strength because you're wood carving. Could be dex because you're doing finesse.
Well, I'm using the
Your
wood carver
intelligence.
because they're the closest thing to like a tool for woodworking.
There's carpenter tools would be woodworking.
Are there carpenter tools?
Yeah, wood carving is what I have, which is just carving wood.
Maybe
a
s-
carpenter.
maybe
would be
wisdom.
Oh, well, I
proficiency.
do have.
Yeah, I was gonna
those.
say you
I have like
have
every
one
tool
of
proficiency.
every kit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I
Mhm.
also have like one of every tool proficiency. Well,
Dang.
not really.
Have you guys seen these Conestoga wagons that are being like
Or not.
redesigned for glamping?
No.
Glamping? What's glamping?
Glamour camping.
camping! The only kind of camping I enjoy.
Send me those pictures.
I'm gonna send it to you. Okay.
Send me those glamp pics.
Here, I'm just gonna click on the image.
Mr.
It's in
DM, would
Kansas
you
too.
allow me to use intelligence because it's my good stat?
It's up to the DM. There's no
fine.
official rule as to what you roll on tools.
Because if you physically can't do it yourself, there's somebody here. Literally,
Yeah.
these people have been hired because they are very good at something.
that's why they're not good at combat as much. They're tradesmen and shit. I would assume.
Yes. It's no. Yeah, I had made a build bridges. I build bridges real good.
Yeah, got me to a wall, a cliff,
That
and I'll
would be a
build you a bridge.
26 because it's not putting it in his expertise.
I mean, basically, what you've done is you've looked at the situation. You're like, okay, this is exactly what needs to be done. Okay, how long is it going to take you to do that? Okay, why? Okay, here, give me 5 minutes. Here's this tool that'll cut it down from, that'll cut your time in half.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's funny the way he pulls out this tool. Like everyone would expect, he'd go into the cart and come back with like a toolbox or something. But he just reaches towards the ether converter and a whole ass set of tools pops out of it.
right.
Like just materializes from nothing. And then
so
goes
you're
and
basically
bobs the builders.
I was gonna say you've got the Subnautica printer with you.
Yep, pretty much. Except then I somehow shove it back into the ether converter.
God.
In fact, that actually probably is what it looks like. As like two of those golden spokes pop out and start flipping between the runes as they 3D print the tool in the air.
Right.
Artificers are fun. There's so much ability to just describe magic in fun, weird ways.
Absolutely. Every soldier and engineer, just like the Romans.
Don't tempt me. I will put catapults on everything.
Oh God.
Right.
It will damage the walls of a barbarian settlement.
That's where you go. Yeah, then why'd you put it on a ship? You can't aim those well enough to hit another ship.
They're siege ships.
Siege ships. Okay. So, camp has been. Bob looks at Naya and. Are you sure that it's this way? That's what the map says. Are you sure? That's what the map says. You saw it just the same as I.
Bitch.
And all of you, all of you were. He's like, all right. All right. Fine. South it is. And yeah, he gets up. As soon as these are going, let's float. And starts breaking down his tent.
Hmm.
As you guys see Sinel just like not tearing them apart, but I don't know how you converted Conestoga Wagon into basically a raft, but
Basically, you're filling every nook and cranny with more or less glue or caulk or rubber.
tar probably
Tar.
or
Yeah.
yeah, this is probably Daub, since like Daub and Waddle is a thing,
Yeah.
which that's gonna make the cart smell nice because Daub is mud and manure.
What you can
Sexy.
do is you can take probably more of the canvas that you guys have and waterproof the canvas and cover the wagon with the waterproof canvas.
That works.
And it's one of those, it's not going to last you forever, but according to the map, it should just be a day's worth of basically pulling. Now, this does mean things are going to get pretty cramped for a bit because there are 67 of you. And these wagons can fit 64. So a couple of people are going to have to double up, and it's not going to be very comfy.
Listen, I'm willing to have someone sit on my lap. It's fine.
Oh, yeah?
You could just go in your weather shome.
No, the Weathershome's not water, whatever.
Put it in the cart.
I can
Set
only,
up the weather show.
but it's like it's a 5x5. How big are these carts?
Oh,
I feel
that's
like that would
true.
take
I
up-
thought it was
Yeah,
just
I
like a
was gonna say.
staff. I thought it was like you
No.
carried around like a birdhouse with you all the time. And you just went in the birdhouse.
I guess I should have probably asked this question a long time ago. What is your weather show? What is this
Oh,
exactly?
Okay, so it's a staff. That's what it is. Originally, it's just a staff, and it's got two little legs on it. Like it
It's
just
a
looks like a
TARDIS.
staff. It's a TARDIS basically. And when you pull the two legs off of it, it turns into like a tripod tent. And when you walk into it, it's like a Harry Potter tent. There's a stove. There's a large ass bed.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like-
So
It's yeah.
physics
it's,
don't matter.
Right. No, not
Okay,
in
I
this. It's
see.
great.
I
And then when
understand.
you're done,
That's cool.
you just patch it back up and it's just a fucking staff again. It's nothing.
That's
and
fucking
I can whack
sick.
people with it. I haven't
That's so
whacked anybody
cool.
with it.
I'll beat you with my home, motherfucker.
I'll beat you with my home. But no,
God.
it's
It-
too small.
according
It's too
to
big
the
to
only art I could find for it, a weather shome when it's packed up just looks like a shillelagh.
I don't even know what that is.
A shillelagh is a walking stick that has a knob.
A knob on the top of it.
So the You could beat the shit out of people with it.
That's what I was thinking. It
Of
looked
course,
like
the
that's
Irish
exciting.
made it.
I was gonna say, I distinctly remember, I believe it is
a
actually
club.
called an Irish drinking song, where one of the lines is, "So I took out my shillelagh and I stabbed him in the spleen."
I mean, that's what we
Jesus.
do. That's what we fucking do with my house.
All right, well that's
Yeah.
cool. That's dope as fuck. I didn't know that.
Oh, what if I convince someone to be a cat? You want to be the cat?
Meow, meow.
I got you. I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no.
Paralyzed vocal cord cat. Yeah.
No. Yeah, convince someone to be a cat so that saves space for one. And then, I don't know.
So there are 5 of you. Your cart can fit 8 comfortably.
If I go
Yeah.
invisible,
Too
someone
many
can
people.
stand where
Attila
I'm
is
at.
staying in the cart as
Yeah.
much as he possibly can.
We've got 2 new people as well, so that would be 7.
7. If you
Joe
want to
Murphy
take
fought
JR's
the
parents.
Riley near the cliffs of Alderney. He took out his shillelagh and stabbed him in the
Stabbed him in
spleen.
the
When
spleen.
crazy Uncle
Yes.
Michael thought he was a leprechaun, but in fact he's just a leper with his arms and legs are gone.
Oh shit.
Damn.
So it's 7 for JR's family. So
Also, just a tiny thing just for flavor. Can we say that Maddie can like turn into a little boat and float along beside us?
That's
I
a
love
fucking-
it so much.
The SS soda can. Continue, Eddie.
Wow.
How long are we going to be traveling for?
According to the map, just a day.
A day. Okay, well, I could travel outside of the wagon for a while, but only like 6 hours.
Yeah, do you have your wild shape
would
into a
say-
water creature?
I could be a hunter shark.
Ooh.
Oh no,
A
A
dangerous.
dogfish.
I
So
could be a dogfish.
what I was gonna say is, if you wanted to do it this way, there's 5 of you. JR's parents, if you'd like, just because it's someone you're familiar with. And then it sounds like there's a spot for, I'm guessing, Deidre, and then you turn
Probably.
Sachiko into a cat, which nobody knows she can turn into.
No,
and,
I just
There's
picked
just
up
this
a
random ass cat.
Just a random cat, and people are bitching about why did you pick up a cat? And I'm just like, leave the cat alone.
Leave
Where
the-
does the
yeah,
cat
Snell would
go
also
for
be
days
So
like-
at
no
a
one
time?
knows she's a cat.
Snell does, and would also be like,
Snell.
leave the cat alone.
Leave the cat alone is my cat. She comes and goes
Gideon-
as she pleases.
Gideon and Sanel. Actually, Sanel knows, yeah.
Yeah. So
Gideon
that's
can be suspicious, but he's not going to really bother making
Well,
the
Gideon,
connections.
you get within 10 feet, you go, hey, this person has cat ears and a cat tail. and
Yeah.
didn't further than 10 feet away.
Yeah.
What were you saying,
Uh,
Attila?
Oh, I was just gonna wonder if I have the ability to speak to cats as a big cat.
meow meow. I mean, I have
Yes.
animal friendship, but it only works on snakes. By the way, how's Rocky been?
Oh yeah, Rocky the Snake.
Rocky is with you guys. Rocky is not a fan of the rain. I feel like what you've done is do the things that all good snake owners do. You've basically found an empty box that is cold. Not
terrariumed
cold. That is dark. But because you can let him just do whatever the fuck he wants, he's got a little hole to get in and out of the box as he pleases.
I often find him snuck under my robes because I'm a constant state of warmth. So he's just
You-
like,
Oh, yeah.
warmth.
Okay, he will do the thing where he will go around your bicep and just pretend you're a tree and wrap around it.
Oh fuck the bird. Where's Henry?
The bird.
Oh, fuck the bird!
I
Don't
mean, he's
fuck with it,
self-sufficient,
please.
right? He doesn't need you to tell him what to do all the time.
He's a good boy. He does what he wants. He makes himself happy. Is Henry okay?
You just, as long as you wake
Henry-
up to a rat every now and then, you know.
I was gonna say, Henry goes out early in the morning to hunt. He hunts. He comes back. He naps. He is a happy little bird. As a matter of
He's like-
fact, he's probably been doing less and less hunting because Deidre and Sachiko keep feeding him.
Oh shit.
Oh god, he's gonna get too fat to
He's
fly.
gonna be a
He's
fat
gonna
bird.
turn into a
Don't make
chicken.
my bird fat. Don't make my bird fat. Like maybe there's
They're
like a
good.
bird
Is
tucked
Henry
in here.
actually a bird, or is
Yeah.
Henry a fey creature?
No,
He's
he's
a
an
hog.
actual bird.
He'll actually
Okay,
walk.
so this isn't like Zam Zam, who was
No.
not actually
He's
a
just a
fruit
real
bat.
No, he's just a bird, and he just stuck around, so we're friends.
I do love
he can
Zam
leave
Zam
whenever he
though.
wants. I
I
love.
love Sam Sam.
We're like a cult. You know that, you guys. We're like a freaking cult.
We love Zam Zam.
Yes. Just everyone says it, and now it's bitch, and it's just too much. I can't get your bottom energy away from me, Rowan.
I didn't do shit. What the fuck?
I made myself laugh.
God. Okay.
It's
So-
Daniel that's doing it.
You
Yeah,
guys
Daniel.
God. You guys break camp for the morning. You guys break
still
camp
raining?
for the morning. It is still raining. It has
Fuck!
not let up in 3 days. 3 days it's been raining.
3 days.
Are you gonna
You know,
try and talk
that's-
to my cat?
That's actually something that Sanel would bring up if anyone talks shit about Sachi Cat. Is we keep this one points at Attila. We keep this cat around. Why can't we keep this one? It's smaller.
There is a new addition to your cart. As you guys begin to float away, you notice, hey, there's a cat here.
It's a cat.
I
Lotus has picked up the cat.
It's my cat.
I just hello young one to the cat. If I in my fucking Zulu. Oh,
Yeah,
Does the
absolutely.
cat talk back?
Can you
It
talk
just
back for them?
it looks at you. It does the slow blink of trust and nods.
I don't know if that was approval, but I mean maybe I'm good with animals. So who
For
knows?
cats,
I'm just-
for cats that is the nod of approval and the slow blink
Alright.
of trust.
I'll just slow blink back.
Can you say? Can you tell them how you talk back as a cat?
Oh.
Oh, it's
There
like
we
let me
go.
go.
Meow meow.
Allie,
She
fat.
hates being hat.
Allie,
Yeah,
a
you are.
fat cat.
Very
Oh,
fat.
speaking of fat cats, I'm probably gonna look at Deidre and also like very quickly side eye this cat and just be like, "You have to stop feeding my bird. My bird's gonna get fat. You have to stop feeding my bird."
The only chicken allowed in this party is Eris.
Stop
Deidre's-
feeding my bird.
Deidre's reading her book and she goes, "Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to feed Henry anyway."
Thank you. Is this attitude? Because I don't want a fat bird? I don't understand. I'm gonna look at the cat. I'm gonna hold the cat up to my face. And I'm gonna go stop feeding my bird.
Everyone in the cart. But does anybody
Lotus,
else
suck your shit
question
to
the
a
bird in
cat.
the cart? JR maybe? I don't know.
I think Attila's unfazed at this point if there's a bird in the cart
Or a cat in the cart.
or cat in the cart.
Yeah, I'm not like super happy or okay with that right now. But I'm also not that worried because I'm big and strong in magic, but not in actuality.
Rawr.
Are you worried
I was
about
g-
the cat? I'll keep the cat away from you.
I mean, I am a
Yeah.
rabbit, and cats
Right.
just attack a lot of things. I am always scared of things that might hurt me. I am a scared
Oh,
little
yeah.
rabbit boy.
Yeah.
But now I have real big magic, so I'm not that scared.
Mhm.
And
feed the bird.
probably your parents are doing the parent thing in the back of the cart. You know, dear, this reminds me of that time we went through something like this. Yeah, actually, it is pretty reminiscent of that, isn't it? It just goes into the tale that parents go into, full of tangents, sidebars, and all sorts of shit.
Gideon has to cast silence. He will.
Yeah, JR hasn't developed that like kid thing where like they'll just space out as their parents talk because I never
God,
got to hear my
right.
parents talk. So like I'm legit I'm like enraptured by every word that they say right now. For the time being
that.
at least.
I
Absolutely.
love
And
that for you.
yeah. So this continues. I need somebody to roll me a d12.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Which one's the 12? Is it that one? That's fun.
Okay, perfect. It's hard to tell what time of day it is, except for the people that just have the feat that lets them know exactly what time of day it is at all times, because and but
So what
this
time is it? What time of day is it then? I
so
need to
this
know
time
now.
is about 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
You have been traveling for if you broke camp at 9, about 7 hours now,
Mm-hmm.
or 6 hours now. Everybody, there are 2 people on each wagon that have poles that are guiding these carts in a rough line through these trees. The water has continued to get deeper and deeper to the point where it's almost too deep for poles. It's about 10 feet deep. And let's see. Sorry, one sec.
I want to jump out. I want to jump out. I want to jump out.
And throughout the day, conversations are had between cart to cart because people are seeing flashes of things in the trees. They never stick around, and it's never direct line of sight, always out of the peripheral. But the trees are moving, and something's in them. And they're not birds, because there is no bird song.
Must be just the wind.
Right?
It's
Just
the
the
wind.
wind.
We can buy camp here.
Arrow out of your head. Must have been just the wind.
And as you're moving,
Just a box.
you guys are come across this not really a clearing, but you find yourselves at a mess of platforms strewn through these trees. Looks like they were put up in a hurry, and they seem to kind of float along the water, with just tethered to these trees. Bob's cart pulls up beside you, it floats up beside you guys, and alright, that's weird. Points over. There's smoke coming from one of these platforms. All of them are covered with like tent tops. These platforms are covered and strewn with crates and other flotsam and jetsam. But there's smoke, campfire smoke, coming from one of the far platforms.
Dare you to fireball it, Amy.
Okay, what is it?
Bob
Just kidding.
probably sees the temptation. Bob goes,
Intrusive
"Hold on.
thoughts.
Hello?"
Fucking
And this
fuck is
hello
it?
echoes throughout this forest. There's a moment, and you guys hear, "Hello? Who's there?" Bob kind of shrugs and says, "They sound friendly." "This is an expedition headed south. Is this platform free for the moment?"
Is your mom home?
Is your mom home?
Gideon
And
said that Snell would punch them.
you guys see appearing from the crates a figure. Let me actually, can I just take a pic? Can I just open the picture? No, I can't just open the picture. Why? That makes me sad. I can't actually open the picture. Why?
The Caucasity.
The caucasity of Forge. Like, fuck, dude.
you see a figure pop up over some of these crates. And actually, you know what I can do? I can do this because I can just put it in chat. Because I'm good like that.
Ah, cool like that.
You see a figure pop their head up over the crates.
Oh,
This person,
Ah.
Sinel. You recognize this person.
So Nell
This-
pokes their
yeah,
head out and is just like, ah.
Fireball? Is it time for fireball?
Oh
Is it
my,
time for fireball? Like,
No, in fact, that's probably that is probably Sinel's like friendly response. People's just,
S- Sinel? Is that? Who else did you bring and sees the other like to count us like wagons, like all 8 of them, and goes, "Oh shit, this platform just got fucking crowded."
I'm vastly popular, don't you know? What are
Right.
you doing here?
I could say the same to you. We should talk, but first, get your people offloaded. Come meet us by the fire. And her head pops down behind some crates and moves along.
big is this platform? There's a lot of people.
This is a
here.
collection of platforms. There are half a dozen of them in varying shapes and sizes, but two of them are actually pretty fucking big. They're probably, oh god, I'm not showing you this map yet because not everyone's been introduced. But we're talking, I mean, 65 feet long, a couple of them. 70
Okay.
feet. You know, they're pretty big platforms. They've created kind of this little island of flotsam.
We should go say hi and especially go meet Sinel's friends because I want to know who's friends with Sinel. Who else is friends with Sinel?
No one.
It's like fucking put the cat and be like, "Are you sure?"
how do you know these people? I look
JR, your
towards
friend's
no.
kind of grumpy today. Or I guess it'd be
I'm-
Junior. Junior, your friend's kind of grumpy today.
He's always like, or they're always like that.
Oh, never noticed. Weird. But
Yes,
no, you
they
can.
say weird and it's just,
It's like, whoa. I didn't mean nothing by it.
snake tongue flick, then look back towards Attila and be like, yeah, Snell's totally abusing the fact that they are bunny rabbits who are probably scared of
Mhm.
snakes.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
But,
look over. I want to look over at JR's parents and be like, "We're not gonna let them eat you. I promise."
look towards Attila and be like, when I made my escape from my wonderful, wonderful family, they were the one that assisted me. I'm sure if you talked to Lotus, you would know that elves are quite good at escaping from civilization.
Oh, so
You're literally a druid!
I'm a druid, but I'm not an elf.
Oh, I thought you were an elf.
No, I'm a shifter. I look like a person. I'm just a person.
Elves
just feel
aren't
like,
people.
oh.
Confirmed.
Elves are people except to dwarves.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
I look
No,
like a
human.
person, not an
I
elf.
look human. No, I look human. Oh god, I feel like an asshole for a fucking race that doesn't exist.
I guess
Can't win today.
Attila will nod at Sinel like after he tells him, he's like, so we can trust them then?
For now, as much as you can trust anyone.
I mean, how much can we trust you? Because earlier you were like, "Do you trust me?" And we were like, "No." I mean, I was like, "No," and then here we are, and I can't. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
And now Gideon is a much better scout and JR a much better wizard.
Close enough.
So, these Bob basically says, "All right, well, if you trust him, I trust him." Starts making motions to dock the wagons. Dock the wagons. Circle the
Dock the
wagons.
wagons.
Dock the circle wagons. I mean, what?
Tendering the wagons.
Doctor
Yeah,
the
exactly.
footage.
Doctor the footage.
Foot the
Delete the
doctor. Bill the footage. Anyway. So, people start pouring onto these platforms, and you can see they're built pretty sturdy. And you guys yourselves jump off onto these platforms that dip slightly as dip slightly as weight is added onto them. There are these rope bridges that are pulled taut from platform to platform that sag slightly under your weight as you move between platforms headed towards the fire.
Throw the cat.
God.
I just realized Maddie being from their little boat form, complete with tiny little magic sail. It was made out of magic, not cloth. Clambers onto the transforms and clambers onto the platform, shaking out, trying to get all of the water off of them, and goes,
"This wasn't a triumph."
Oh my god, I love her.
It's so cute in a terrifying destroyer
In
way.
a terrifying way.
I'm gonna throw the cat.
You throw the cat.
I need that,
They
that
clamber
cat
up.
hitting the trash can sound effect.
They clamber up the trees that one of these platforms surrounds and disappears.
Yep. Gonna get in so much trouble later.
God.
He wasn't your friend? You didn't like him?
No, they're great. It's a great cat. I just figured they were done around water, and also, like, I was done holding it.
Yeah, me fucking too. Done with this goddamn water.
I know. It's okay. Is it still
No.
raining
What's
though?
thought?
It is still raining. It has been raining all day. But
Gross.
under this canvas, even the bridges have canvas over the top of them. And it manages to get most of the water from seeping in.
Okay.
Now, as you guys are working through, you see that there are a couple of other people on these platforms, like, that aren't from your group. And certain ones catch people's eyes. Let's start with Attila. Yeah, this couldn't
Ooh.
possibly go wrong. Attila, getting onto this platform with the fire, you see a figure laying on a bedroll, sitting up against a post on the edge of the platform. It's a gnoll.
Kill it.
Old gnoll.
"Oh no, it's
He's
Hogger!"
reading out of some book with these old weathered glasses and shaky hands.
My very instinct is to literally pull a dagger and run at this guy. You know what? I think, yeah. Honestly, I think Attila would charge this old man.
Can I try to grab you?
Can I try to help?
Attila, yeah, you
vortex
see, like,
out?
Attila's eyes just dilate like a literal animal.
Cat eyes.
Like,
yeah.
The cat
like
eyes
all,
get the dumbass
civilization has left his eyes, and he'll like get ferocious and kind of get down and
Oh, God.
start pulling a dagger to like and start.
If you
Probably
guys
gonna
You
go.
guys see this. If you want.
I could try to vortex warp him into the water.
The water.
Oh, God.
Oh no, it would just be sad. He would be a super wet ass pussy then.
You've got
do it.
hands on your shoulder pulling you back.
Yeah.
Do we want to do opposed rolls for this?
You have a gun pointed at
If
your
Amy's
back.
helping, I can roll with advantage.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would definitely, I would definitely I'm gonna athletics it. This is
Yeah,
this. I would,
let's-
Okay.
Oh,
Alright,
this
then
is
I've
good.
got Amy's help, so I'll roll advantage.
I
okay.
honestly, I feel like
Hopefully
I would
stop.
rage too.
I
Okay.
rage.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not
Oh
good.
no. Well,
Okay.
No, it's
Hold
not
on
good. He
here.
gets like a +2 because he's
can
raging.
I
think.
try?
Or is that no? That's damage. I just used you as a help action
Shit. Okay.
to kind of
Alright,
dim it,
one.
so we're not like everyone rolling. We've got Sanel. We've got.
Oh,
Got it.
you
18.
manage to
Oh,
both of
wow.
you on you manage to hold this person back.
Just barely. We're like, I've got
Are
a
you-
grip on his mane.
Rush
And
off!
he's just
He's here to murder us! Murdering scum!
I'm going to
my
put you in the
God.
water if you don't be quiet.
I'm gonna V not see you. No. That's not a nice thing to say. I'm not gonna do that.
Don't choke him out. No.
I was gonna choke you out, but I won't. I should. Yeah, I'm gonna.
calm yourself.
Yeah, if you continue to. So, does Attila continue to rage and try and struggle?
If
Well,
they're
yeah,
holding him
this
back,
moment,
he'll
The
calm down
rage ends
eventually.
if he stops attack. If he doesn't attack within one
Yeah,
turn.
it is
I was
true.
gonna say,
So yeah,
because I was gonna say, if not, I could just have someone cast sleep.
no, yeah.
No, Sanel's option was greater. Just dunking him in water. Like, cool
Dunking-
down, cat.
I think once
Jesus.
once the adrenaline wears off, he'll still be
This
on edge, but he'll calm down. He'll be
I've
reasonable.
got like a death grip on
Um,
your mane.
so
I don't stop looking at the knoll though. I am
Yeah.
fucking death glaring this knoll.
Can I get
and
in
this
front of you
knoll
then?
calmly is looking up. He's just this old man is just look up. He's got both of his hands up. He says, "Booty, there's no harm. I mean you nothing."
He'll just he'll just push everyone aside and walk on.
Okay, you walk onto a separate part of the platform.
Yep.
This figure is there. Oh well, somebody left. This figure that Sanel recognized looks at the rest of your group, the
I
rest
just
of the
had
group,
to
and
use
says,
tissues.
"No, you're good." Just
Allergies are awful.
Sanel is this going to be a problem? Because
I
there's
don't
not
know
that many
that
of us
one.
left. I don't think we could handle fighting right now.
I don't know that one as much as I know the others, but you have this assurance for me. If Attila makes himself a problem, I'll handle it.
Okay, all right. Looks like we've got.
And looks to the rest of the party as they say, "I'll handle it," with this look that's like, "I ain't
We'll
fucking
handle
around.
it.
I'll handle it."
Shit.
All right, no worries. I trust you. Well, sit down, take a rest, figure out what you're gonna do next. Since you've got boats, you can actually get out of here.
I'm assuming
Here-
that you're trapped here.
For the moment, yeah. For the moment. Everybody, there are a couple of other figures on this platform. There is a... Oh, come on. Vohin. There we go. Let's see. Oh, come on. The Sanel, JR, you might be interested in this. There is a Heron
His eyes go wide.
sitting.
He recharges
sitting,
and says, "Let's
taking-
kill him!"
Oh God. There's a Heron sitting on this platform, whittling away at something in their hands.
Okay.
They probably look up and Canny at dawn.
Mm. Oh my God, where's my note for this?
Bonnie at Morn.
Bonnie at Warren. Cool.
Like,
And
my people! Fuck yes! Thank God! I have been stuck here for months. I'm starting to go a little stir crazy. And 3 of you, no less. Oh my God, where are they now?
uh, um, well, they're in the Feywild somewhere, but at this point, who knows? Um,
Yeah, that tracks.
who was
Did they send you
your
guys?
leader?
Um,
Not necessarily, but we're here now.
Remind me the name of the current leader. They'll give you the name of the current leader.
Tom, if I remember correctly, was the name of the current leader. Well, I mean, yeah, last I knew they were in the Feywild. They didn't send us, but I mean,
Fuck.
I'll
So
help
they
as
still
much
don't
as
know
I
I'm
can.
gone, or I think it was Tom, right?
Yeah, Tom.
Yep.
I
And yeah.
didn't get to talk to him much, so honestly, he didn't mention any missing Herringon or anything. But again, there was a lot in a very little amount of time that needed covered.
Right. So they. Well, then maybe that means I can hitch a ride with you guys until I find a way to get back. That would be fucking awesome. Let me tell you. The things in the trees are trying to kill us. I'm really fucking scared, dude.
The things in the trees?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Mop. Mop. Yes, Mop. That's my name.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mop. I'm JR, Junior. There's a lot
JR,
of...
nice to meet you. And your parents would introduce themselves too. And right. Okay. That's good. Friends, absolutely. Okay. I'm good. All right. Sit down by the fire. Here, I've got food. You guys want food? I mean,
Yeah, and I want to know more about these things trying to kill us. Or you. Us.
yeah,
Ew.
absolutely. I'll tell you everything I don't know because we don't know much.
Fair
I'm
enough.
gonna cut because there's another interesting figure here. A bespectacled man. There we go.
Bespeckled? Like an egg?
Bespectacled, yes. Bespectacled. A bespectacled man in clothes that Gideon would find interesting.
I throw my glaive through him.
No.
I woke up and chose violence this morning, Tari.
Same.
They're the clothes of a desert traveler.
So just someone who travels, but not one of the nomads.
He had a real
From one of the other tribes.
Oh, okay, so it is like nomadic clothing. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of stare at this.
This one is just staring into the fire. Doesn't seem to notice you guys much.
Oh, he's staring into my soul. Yeah, no, I'll give him a little bit of a look, and then I'm just like, I can't be the only one that's left. But I'm gonna keep an eye on him because he's from
That's
another
fair.
tribe. Can't trust those other tribes.
Oh no, more racialists.
Tribist. My tribe's the best.
Oh God.
My tribe's gonna bring football home this year.
God.
Bringing football
We're gonna win the
home.
cup.
Hey, Attila.
Yep.
You're moving to another platform to calm
You see
down.
another no.
And you bump into a figure. And it's oh shit, sorry. You're new. And it's a human. They're dressed in they're dressed in obvious traveling gear, leather armor. Athletic, well built. Probably about 6 feet tall. And has a shock of bright lilac hair. Oh, you're new. For example, this is him.
Wow, that man is purple.
That man is purple.
I think I think Attila is probably still like trying to just breathe in and out and like honestly what more than anything what he just had an attack, like a PTSD attack if anything. Like he's just he just had a bad memery.
Yeah, it was just a bad moment.
So he's just like really short and he's like yeah, I am.
Oh, whoa, you good, man? Hey, it's all right. You come in off the wagons?
Yeah, that's pardon me.
No, man. He claps you on the
I'm
shoulder. We're good. We're good.
I'm Attila, and I put my hand
Hey,
out.
nice to meet you. I'm Sage, and he gives you a firm handshake. He
Sage.
goes,
Yeah, I'm from the wagons over there. The Grinning
Yeah,
Devils.
yeah.
It's over there.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Grinning Devils. Where have I heard that?
It's what
Eh.
we call ourselves.
Gotcha. Okay. And at that, he seems to be looking over your shoulder, and he goes, "Oh, here, you're gonna have to excuse me. Here, if you need like a quiet spot, just around these crates, there's a little spot like as far from the water as possible."
Yeah. Thank you.
And he goes around you. Sanel, you see this person on another platform approaching Sachiko and Deidre. And you can hear over the water, "Hey, I'm sorry. You're new? I don't think we've met. My name's Sage." And
Holy shit, there's two of them.
and you hear Deidre like, oh, Sage, huh? Say, I have a question for the both of you. Have you ever been to the Moon Garden? They're
Yeah,
like...
they're in the Moon Garden every night!
He doesn't seem to... He doesn't... He's tuning out the yelling because
Your
they're like...
sister, you fucking
they
bimbo!
look at they look at each other. They look at each other, and then Sachiko turns and, "No, I've never heard of the Moon Garden. What's that?" And he goes, "Well, if you like, I could take you there." To which Deidre goes, "Sorry, your hair is way too purple. And also, you're too well built. You're too fucking pretty. Okay, man?" And Sachiko goes, "Yeah, his armor isn't nearly scuffed enough. And by the way, he doesn't have any facial hair, which is a real fucking turnoff."
Sanel grabs Gideon, who's probably the closest person. I mean, grabs Gideon by the collar and yanks Gideon down to eye level and is like, "Tell me I'm not seeing things. Tell me that's another one of them before I start shooting at it, thinking that I'm having some sort of fever-induced hallucination. Did I fall off the cart and die? Is this hell?"
Everyone's really on edge right now.
Should I go and attack him? Is he a danger?
No, you idiot!
This guy is sitting there staring at the two of these ladies, going, I've never...
What?
Huh? And then, probably as if it's just now kicking into his head the things you've said, he goes, shit, she's here, isn't she? They just nod.
And a
slowly
hawk gouges out his eyes.
turns around. "All right, Lotus, where are you at?"
Where would Lotus be? Lotus is not paying attention. Lotus is unpacking the shit from the cart.
How far away
Then
is Lotus?
I don't know. I don't know how far away I am. How far away
Is
am I?
is Lotus within 90 feet?
I would say yes.
Sunil just pulls out their gun, shoots at Lotus. Do you want to resist the vortex warp?
I don't know what's gonna happen if I.
He's just gonna vortex warp you next to your brother.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm not even paying attention. I'm
Yeah,
literally just like unpacking.
All right, Lotus, where are you? And this
What the
magic
fuck?
bullet hits Lotus, pulls you into like a black hole that then warps you through time and space and drops you right in front of your brother.
Oh my god, I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
feel
What
like
the
Whoa.
fuck happened?
Hey, sis, what's up?
What the fuck are you doing here?
I could ask you the same fucking question. How? And he pulls you into a hug. Like, what the fuck are you doing here?
And she's just like, she's still kind of in shock because just a second ago she was unloading something over there, right? And she's just like, is this, did I die? Hold on. You
No, you're
smell
not dead. I'm here.
dirty.
Otherwise, it means you would have
You-
gone to hell. Hey,
When's the
hey!
last time
He
you
lets
showered?
he lets go, and he's like, "Fuck you! I shower every damn morning." And this
Fuck
actually,
you,
in
you
this
smell
fucking
bad.
water.
It's really nice to see you. You shouldn't be washing in this water. Hi, and I'm gonna hug him real tight. Fucking
He's like-
asshole.
Yeah, I hate you too. All right,
Yeah.
so he says
Fuck off.
he puts his hands on your shoulders and holds you at arm's length and goes, "Okay, I've got a real fucking serious question.
What's the serious
These two
question?
say they're yours." And Deidre goes, no, I didn't say that. You assumed."
Yeah, we don't like denote ownership here. But I sleep with them on a regular basis. Yes.
Well, wait.
Fancy.
Okay, so does that mean your number's higher?
Oh, I just saw you and you're such an asshole. I can't fucking know. I can't do
Well,
this right
all
now.
right.
I can't do
Well,
this
hold on,
right now.
hold on. What, no. So is it just more than it was before?
I don't
Sachiko,
remember what I told you what
What
it was
number
before.
are we talking
It
about?
doesn't matter. It's just a stupid bet. It's just a stupid bet. And she's going to punch him as hard as she fucking can in the goddamn chest and just be like, fuck you. And she's just mad about
Whoa,
it. Like,
whoa! It's not my fault you didn't tell them. What? What is this? Day 2? Day 3?
Of a relation? No, this has been like, how long has this been? And I look over at them like 2 months. 2 months. It's been 2 months.
It's been closer to 3, actually.
It's been 3 months.
Damn.
It's been 3 months since you looked at me.
It's been a while. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why do you ruin my life like this?
Hold
Why are
on.
you such a fucking asshole?
All I asked was for your fucking number. Jesus.
I'm gonna give you a fucking number. I'm gonna give you fucking 10 of them.
Okay. Whoa. All right. So they don't know.
Oh my god.
He turns. Hi. Let's start this over again. My name's Sage. Your
Oh my
sister's
God.
a fuckboy. And 3 months.
Mhm.
Wait.
This is-
So is it? Are you still at 55?
Damn.
Deidre goes.
No.
You can just tell us what's going on.
Oh god. Oh
Okay.
god.
I get it.
Fuck. Okay.
So what number am I and what number is Sachiko?
Take Deidre by the hand, and I'm gonna.
I'm
just
taking a
grow
bet
the
right now,
biggest-
Gideon. It's 3 digits.
I'm gonna grow the biggest pair of balls I have, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kiss her on the cheek and go, "Hello, 62." And I'm gonna kiss Sachiko on the cheek and go, "Hello, 63."
You can
Okay, at
shake
least
my
it
hand,
wasn't-
as
there
you
was no
say
bet.
as you say that, Sage goes, "Does that mean I fucking win?" Wait, you're not done. No. Wait, so
What's
I'm
your
winning.
Fucking number?
I'm winning.
No, what's
All
your
right.
fucking number? What's your fucking number, asshole?
148.
You are a lying sack of shit. The biggest. I'm gonna push you in this dirty ass water. I'm gonna push.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
push you in the fucking water.
okay. 66.
You know,
You're
if you
only
sleep
at
with if you sleep
66?
with everyone in the party, you can beat them.
Well, okay, hold on. I can't count that one. So 65.
You're only at 60. He's only at 65, you guys.
So
He's
now,
only at 65. You're only at 65. Jesus, you know, I thought that you would have been
Hey,
way
I
higher.
keep
You
coming
had,
to
like-
places after you've fucking been there, and these people are afraid. I don't know what the fuck you've been doing to them, but they don't want anything to do with the fucking moon garden, okay? The one time my purple hair has not been fucking attractive to people, and it's after you've gotten in there.
Well, I mean, surely you would have caught some pretty good tail in the last 3 months because I've been kind of busy.
I've been stuck here for 3
Sachiko,
months.
Deidre, so when is she moving on?
She's moving on. When are you moving on? Why don't you move the on?
Okay, hold on. This game was like half your fucking idea in the first place. So were you at least good? No, you can't be done. You're not. Nah.
No,
So-
I'm pretty sure I'm done. Yeah, no, I'm done. I've been done. I'm done.
No.
Congratulations, you win. And she's gonna pull 10 gold out of her fucking wallet, and she's gonna try and drop it in his fucking hand.
No,
like,
he just shoves it back to you. He's like, no, keep your fucking money.
no,
You'll
I'm
figure
done.
it
I'm
out.
done.
You'll get back in
No,
the game.
you won. No, you won. You won. Take the fucking money.
Okay,
Take the
hold
fucking
on.
money.
He turns and looks at Sanel. Not Sanel. Turns and looks at Deidre and Sachiko and just goes, okay, so you two are she's telling me that you three are mutually exclusive permanently. And Deidre goes, I mean, if we brought another person in for a night, I don't think I'd care.
Holy
And Sachiko
shit.
just turns just turns to Deidre and goes, hey, I was going to say that first. And then he turns back.
Nice knockers. He's
Take
dumber
back
than
her
she
money.
is.
Yeah, he's going to
like take back her money and put it in the bag.
he's
and
going to
just be
go and
like,
look and see, okay, keep your fucking money. We're still going.
the fuck. Like,
You've got to
it's just-
commute. Okay, Lotus. If you're going to be the biggest fuck girl around, you've got to communicate with your other fuck girls.
Well, okay.
Deidre goes,
listen.
all right, first of all,
Listen. That's like all behind me, and that's kind of the whole reason why people hate the moon gardens now, because I'm not great at communicating and just fucking leave. So
leaving. Oh
Yeah.
shit, was that what she was talking about? I'm that one of yours.
Which
you
one?
let
Which
the
one?
one that has your money.
Oh, that fucking.
Oh, by the way, I managed to grab this for you. And he hands you like a melted warped gold piece.
Great, thanks. My greatest triumph and my biggest regrets all wrapped
Well,
up into one lovely.
That's
gold
why I
piece, thank you.
say you're not hot enough to handle redheads.
That's
Kitty
not my
looks
type.
up.
It's not my type. It's not. I like did it. I tried it. I'm good with it. I'm good. I'm this.
And
this.
they burnt down your tent and all your shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She took my money. She burned my shit to the ground. Listen, it's not my fault. I tried to fucking bail and she wouldn't fucking let me.
Do we need to kill somebody?
Probably.
It says Deidre. Do we need to? We need to kill
Leave it.
somebody.
Probably.
Okay. Well,
Probably.
you just point them out and we'll take care of
Okay. That'd be great. I love you guys so much. You're my favorite. Sage, fuck off.
it.
Go fuck
Hey.
yourself.
Hey, I've got a letter that says otherwise.
I'm gonna burn your shit to the fucking ground is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burn all your shit. Where's your
You're
shit?
on this
Sage? I'm gonna
platform
burn your
too. Don't
shit.
do that. Nope, not telling you that. God.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fucking
I think
asshole.
we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Punch him in the
4,
fucking head.
5.
Not in the head.
God.
I'll punch him in the chest. You're a dick. I missed you. Fuck
We're gonna
yourself.
God. We're gonna cut back to we're gonna cut back to JR real fast with the Mop and the other people on this main one. So far, what I have is Attila and Lotus are on separate platforms. Everybody else is on this main platform with the little fire going. And Mop is talking. Yeah, I mean, so something fucking happened. There's shit in the trees now. I don't really know how to explain it, but don't let them bite you. That's honestly why there's only 6 of us left, and I have been here for so fucking long. It has been hard to get away. I'm surprised they didn't fuck you guys up on the way in here. So what else can I not be able to tell you about these things?
When do they usually attack? Do they like come here
Oh,
to attack?
so that's why we're kind of down here. They don't like water. They don't like water. They actually water kind of. You ever heard of rabies? Like, you know, you've seen like rabid animals and shit. Like, they don't like water like that.
Hmm.
They used to be like you and me, but then they got sick, and now they're this.
Wait, hold on. They used to be like you and me? So are they like the other missing people? Is that what you're getting at here?
At this point, probably the figure from that Sanel recognizes would speak up, and they go, I can explain a little more of that. First introductions. I'm Levy. This is Mop. Nadir over there. She said. They say, pointing at the figure, the young man sitting, staring at the fire. And the old man over there is Duna. You wanted to know what the fuck's going on here. Well, all of the originals are done. By that I mean they're in the trees. But I've gotten enough information to probably highlight a couple things. So about 20 feet down is what used to be a little town. Didn't have a name as far as I can tell. But it's flooded now, as you can see. They had it wasn't this way until about a year ago ish. I guess an expedition came through. They were having this disease problem. Apparently, someone decided to go delving into some catacombs and brought it back with them. So this expedition, deciding to be the goody two-shoes that they were, decided that they were going to go down and see if they could figure out where it came from, maybe find a way to heal it, fix it, whatever. So they never came back, and it started to rain. And about 2 days into the rain, it started to fucking flood. And so the survivors built this place. And I caught up about, he says, looking over at Sunel. When did you leave? 3 months ago?
Sounds about right.
Okay, well, after I helped you, I ended up finding my way out here. So it's been this way for about 2.5 months now. That
So you've been trapped here for 2.5 months dealing with some sort of infected Harengon.
Oh, they're not
And also that thing, pointing at Sage.
God. Like, oh, they're not Harengon. This was a pretty eclectic community. Kind of the who's who of, you know, trying to get the fuck out of Dodge. So I think the only one left who actually lived here was that guy. They say, pointing at Duna, the Null. So if you want like more information on like what the fuck was going on, Duna probably knows a little bit more than I do, but that's kind of what I've gathered. Sickness turned people into these fucking monstrosities. Rain came, They really didn't like the fucking rain, so they decided to hide out in the trees. And we built this little platform. They built this little platform to try and keep as close to the water as possible while not also drowning. They don't like fire either, so that's why we keep this fire going even during the daytime.
Why haven't you tried to kill them then?
Because we're outnumbered about 200 to 300 to 1.
Jeez.
Burn the forest.
Oh.
Yeah, with us in it. Sinel.
You're
You
out
know my-
on
Lotus here.
you're out on
You
the
know-
water.
You know my job. I'm pretty good at... I'm not stupid, right? I'm not stupid. I got you out of town. I've tried to figure out a couple ways of handling this, but right now we've got supplies to last a little bit longer, so we just decided to sit and bide our time. And it looks like we were right because you guys showed up.
Yes. And now what's the plan?
We got boats. Maybe we can try and get out this time. Not like we haven't in the past. Some people have. We don't know if they got out.
These boats aren't even able to necessarily hold all of our expedition.
Well, that's a problem. And probably from the other side of the fire, you hear, "Turn off the water."
Look
the
towards
normal-
us, assume it's Duda.
Duna, yeah.
These names, I'm gonna have so much trouble.
Why?
I'm just
'Cause he's
bad at it.
Can you repeat them for me, DM?
I am putting them in chat.
Fantastic.
The knoll is Duna, Heron
Do not
God,
disturb.
Mop,
Dead inside?
the the elf is Levy. And
Levies.
let's see, your desert traveler, the human, is Nadir. And there's one more. Oh, yeah, purple hair
Sage.
is Sage. Wow.
Who
maybe
Sinel is still not entirely convinced is
Rage.
actually real and doesn't want to believe that they're actually real. There's still a part of Sinel that just wants like Lotus to be some sort of like amoeboid that grew into like a person and has no family because that implies that there's more of them. And it's also still dealing with the fact that we are unintentionally in a similar situation to her family and they all started fucking.
I don't want to sleep with you.
But
But
then
your
you want
number.
your body count.
No, it's fine. No.
But
Hey, I haven't said anything that wasn't already either told to me or agreed upon.
right.
by
We've
me.
already discussed it.
Look, to tie him, you need at least 2. And right now, your best choices are a snake and a lion.
Well, the lion
I'm just a
is not
snaky
interested,
snake.
and the snake is not interested.
You've never asked the snake.
I could ask the snake. I'll ask the snake later. I'm just really
But,
curious to know.
Sinel, you want to get my body count higher?
If you give my body count higher, I'll give you 10 gold.
I'm not a cheap whore.
11.
But you are a okay. Anyway,
But anyway,
So,
yeah,
yeah, he's
turn off the water.
they went down into the catacombs. They angered something. Something from Spod. You calm down what that is. The water goes away. You probably
kill it.
find what fixed the sickness down there too.
Oh shit, Spod?
That Spod? Yeah. This town built on top of a temple. It's a Spod.
Dope. And then JR is gonna walk away and go do a prayer to Spod. You're like, cool. figured that one out. I'm gonna go figure this guy. I got this one, guys. I'm
You're
just
gonna
be
need-
super confident.
right.
I got this one. I got this.
God.
I'm gonna walk away and go do a prayer to Spod.
As you're walking away, he's just kind of looks and watches you go to another platform, and he looks at you, the two left on the platform, and says, "Yeah, you're gonna need some water breathing, something, to get down there."
Well, I have alter self, and I
Hey,
can
there's
cast
someone-
that. How long does this last?
I was
Someone
going to
posted
say
An
there
hour?
is an alternative. Because I don't usually talk spell lists with people, you guys wouldn't know this, so I will let you know. Deidre does have cast Breathe Water.
All right.
It's up to 10 people for one cast, and it's a
Oh,
24-hour.
nice.
Oh, that's so
pretty
much
good.
better than because Alter Self has aquatic adaptation, which is you adapt your body to an aquatic environment, sprouting gills and growing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe underwater, and you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Actually, that's
Mm.
good for you. That'd be better.
Yeah.
Swimming speed, we don't get that. I would just sink and I'd walk along the bottom, but I'd be able to breathe.
Well, I was thinking, I'm not there, so I don't know what this plan is, but eventually I could turn into something that swims that's big enough to where you guys could hold onto like a dorsal fin and I could swim you down there.
Yeah.
True.
There are options.
But I'm not around to talk about it right now. I'm
I
just
was going to
saying.
say, unless you guys have any more questions for this people, I will fast forward a little bit to the evening.
I can't think of anything.
Okay?
I just occasionally fucking jab a man in between that like soft spot right here.
Ooh.
Just randomly just fucking jab him with my fingers because fuck him.
Fuck him. Now,
Fuck him.
this group, these pallets, a couple of them are pretty packed. The big ones have got a lot of people on them. There are still a couple places to get away. The pixies have stoked the fire, actually made the fire a little bigger, and started to cook. Attila, are you interested in helping them cook?
Yes, I was gonna say that I think Attila has calmed down at this point, obviously, and composed himself to the point. Still very cautious and very timid in the sense, not necessarily scared, but like just cautious. But I think he would approach Nindole after a while and go ahead and talk to him before I start cooking, I guess.
The Knoll?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Go ahead.
no. Once this is done. Sorry, something came to mind.
Okay. He's looks up from his book and he goes, "I'm sorry, Booty. I didn't mean to scare you."
I apologize. I do. I
Don't
know
need
our
to
people.
apologize for nothing.
I know our people are at war, but that doesn't mean you and I are.
Here, the war is very far away.
That's very true.
Besides, I'm too old to fight. Not anymore.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth killing you anyway. Wouldn't
Right.
boost my ranks up any higher.
Baka.
Of course. Killing an old man like me, there's no honor.
No honor. Anyway, I'm Attila. I'm
Attila.
of the Sun Touched.
I see. I see. Sun touched. Good. Good. And Duna.
I would be talking in
Yeah,
my
Leonin.
Zulu. Yeah,
Yeah,
Leonin.
yeah. And, he's replying in as much.
Beautiful.
So, you're not one of the people that caught me. Okay. That's fine.
I'm assuming you were a prisoner for some time.
For a long time. 20 years.
What pride?
Blood mains.
I'm sorry. They're ruthless.
Very.
Obviously, how they got their name.
That's why I ran. Managed to get away. One bum leg, he says, tapping this leg that's straight out. Managed to survive.
Look at his leg and I'm just... How'd it happen?
Fight. Crushed with a rock. Your scar?
It's tough. What did he say?
Your scar? He says.
Um,
Don't you have a visible scar?
I
thought you did.
actually... Hold on. I think this is something I would have to review. 1 second. I wrote down his appearance. 1 second. So he has an amount of scars, based on what I wrote. So like just kind of like one on his arm, maybe like a claw mark on his other arm.
You still seem in good shape. Why are you here and not fighting?
There is one, and he would take off his breastplate and show his chest, and there will be like a huge, like a big old gash, like a claw,
Mm-hmm.
bigger than normal, and he'll just say, flail.
Looks like. Unlucky.
He caught me with the good one, but you should see him. He chuckles.
Probably not so good. Do you need me to move to another platform? I can do that. When you're an
No,
old
I think
man like me, it doesn't matter much.
I think I had lost my moments there. You know what war can do to someone, but here this
You're
is
good.
neutral ground. I have no problem with you, and you have no problem with me. Just keep your distance.
I am an old man closer to death than I am birth. It's no problem.
I don't think I'll shake his hand, but after just having words with him and knowing that we're civil, I think that's when I'll go over to the Pixies and start
Right.
helping cook.
As you're turning, he says, Attila,
I turn back.
maybe you and I talk later, yeah? I am curious.
We can have words. Sure.
And, okay. Where are my notes? Right there. Yeah, as you turn, he would say, Salakale.
1 moment. Oh, I had it. I don't have it. Oh no. I'll look for it, but I'll respond back in the native tongue.
Yeah, probably, if you're saying, would probably be...
Here, write this down. Better.
Probably Ambakale. Probably.
What
Usually
is it?
it's flipped. I've got it. Amba, H-A-M-B-A. Or I think I maybe flipped the... Nope, I got that right.
Okay.
So, and you go over to the Pixies and start making dinner.
I'll just walk over and be like, all right, what are we feeling tonight? And then just get cooking.
Sweet. That's great. Because Sachiko is waiting for a hand still, She's not going to join in on the party. Or
Well,
start.
I was going to
Oh,
ask
yeah.
if I could present her with a couple things.
Absolutely.
Because that was at the start of the week with the hand, right?
And yeah, and I will say, Lotus is somewhere right now talking to Sage while this is happening. So anyway,
No Lotus.
No notice.
Yeah, so wherever Sachiko is, Sanel
Mhm.
just quietly approaches as they always do. No greeting, just that kind of blank stare until they're acknowledged.
Yeah, Sachiko. So now, what's
I
up?
come bearing gifts. Holding out the new hand, which is...
Pristine.
What does it look like?
Hold on. I'll get a picture of it, and I think Daniel will like it.
Ew.
No, you'll see why.
What do I have to like it?
I will put it in our Discord chat.
I could get you a good picture for that.
And
that's-
holds it out to her. And is it just the hand, or is it part of her arm as well?
It is just the hand.
So there'd be it almost looks like a necklace or like a wristlet around it as hands it to her, shows that, and opens it, and there's like a clockwork mechanism in there. And Snell explains, when you tighten it, and as it tightens, the fingers tense, you'll get more exact, slower movements of the fingers. If you loosen it, they're quicker, but not as precise.
She puts it on. Plays. Just experiments with it a little bit. She says, "This is honestly better than what I had before. I might even be able to play with this with a little bit of practice. Thank you."
Speaking of play, I had leftovers from that Sprite. And holds out a flute with runes etched into it.
"What is this?" she says, taking it gingerly.
It is a wind of wailing. It is infused with the same power. It is infused with a banshee's power. It will not startle people to the point of death as a banshee, but it will make them afraid of you as you play it.
This could be useful. Thank you very much.
And yes, the wind of wailing is any creature within, I think, 60 feet as you are playing the music has to succeed at a DC 15 wisdom check, or they are frightened of the player.
It's not a
And they
bad
can
DC
also
either.
they can also make everyone that is considered a non-hostile automatically succeed.
Hey, there you
So
go.
she could just walk into a dungeon, they all get attacked, she just and then everyone just runs away from her.
Oh God.
Because I think
Frighten
in
is an
5e
evil
that's
condition.
frightened is
Yes,
they have to
basic-
spend their turn running away from you.
If possible. Yep, and they can take no other actions.
So yeah, I gave, and can you believe that's only an uncommon item?
That is. That's weird.
That cost me a week of work and 200 gold for something that can potentially shut down an entire combat.
Hell yeah. It
Although-
hurts my DM heart inside.
Speaking of hurting your DM heart, I'm at the level where I can make rare items now. So, am I
Oh.
allowed to start doing the 10 weeks worth of work to make a rare item for myself?
Absolutely. And we will figure out what is required, what special ingredient is required to make that rare
If
item
it
pasta
helps.
happen.
If it helps for like flavoring stuff, it is an amulet of health. So it will give me a 19 constitution while I'm wearing it.
Make everyone
Ooh.
one. Gosh. Selfish.
Yeah, it'll only take, half a year to make it.
No,
One
it'd take
for everyone. 5 months.
Yeah, there's only 5 of us. Yeah. 5
No,
times
so-
10 take 50 weeks. It'd be just short of a year to make all of them. And it would also cost me 10,000 gold.
Well,
Because
God.
it's 2,000 gold to make a rare item. I'm giving up most of my gold for this.
You have 2,000 gold?
I had 2,500. Well,
Yeah,
if
the
we want
biggest
to
sink for that is time.
But,
yes.
get technical, I had 2,500 of mine that I put in the cart. I still have about 200 on me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
So-
I saved my money.
I want to cut back to Lotus for a moment.
Hello.
Lotus, so dinner's being prepped, and Sage decided this was a good moment. He said, "So, here, follow me for a sec."
What do you want? How do you want to ruin my life now?
No, I just want to catch up with my favorite sister.
You're a fucking liar. You might not be. I am the favorite, generally. Okay.
So you guys are... What exactly are you doing here?
Like, in life? In the party? In my relationships? Like, that's a loaded question that
You
can
know,
be answered on many levels.
Let's start with those relationships real fast.
Oh.
Are you charmed? Do I need to get you out of here? Are you safe? Just blink 3
if you're
times
in
if you need
danger.
to. Yeah, blink if you're in danger.
I'm not in danger. It's fine.
Blinks.
I'm not in danger. Blinks
Okay, it's
slowly.
just
I'm not in
th-
danger.
Right. It's just the Lotus I knew never stayed anywhere and never caught feelings, just bodies.
Listen, homie, you don't understand. Like, this was not supposed to happen.
I mean, I'm gonna
This
be
was
honest.
None of this supposed to happen.
I saw your cat friend, but even his problems paled in comparison when I saw those two. I mean, I had to fucking drop everything to go make a fucking fool of myself. So I
Yeah.
kind of get it.
No, I know they're
But
hot,
forever,
right? Like,
but like for 3 months?
yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna continue. I'm pretty sure. I mean, if they're, we see what happens.
What do you mean?
Well, you know that feeling? You probably don't know that feeling because you are still in the fuckboy stage, and that's cool. That's fine. That's good for you, and I'm a little jealous,
It's
but
not a
maybe
stage, it's a lifestyle. If you
Of
were
course
really
it-
a fuck girl, you'd know that.
not. I was. Anyway, so I'm just waiting for that moment for them to realize that they can do better.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah.
My sister is the most confident bitch in the room,
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah.
lack of where is this lack of confidence coming from?
I think.
Wait a
it's
minute.
the
Hold on.
feelings.
Are they? Did you check to make sure there's not succubi, whatever?
Succubi? I don't know. I'll ask. I'm pretty sure they're not, but I'll ask.
I mean, because if that's why they're keeping, we can help with that. I mean,
I'm pretty sure it's safe. Like, it's probably fine. Listen, I don't know what happened. I don't fucking know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay, like Deidre made me work for it, and all of a sudden it became like a thing. And then Sachiko's got her secrets. But she shared the secrets with me, and honestly, like I got caught up, and I like it. I got caught up and I like it.
Okay. So when's the marriage, huh?
What? You're crazy. They won't marry me. It's not
Why
gonna
not?
happen. Because have you seen them? Look at them. They're fucking incredible.
Look at
Wow.
you. You're fucking incredible. Oh,
was
that's what's
coming
going.
from
You
the
haven't
top.
had a fucking wingman in like 3.5 months, and it's starting to show.
Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? God, I hate it when you're
Look,
around sometimes.
Okay. All right, fine.
What?
I'll play.
I
as
don't think I want you to play
Big
anything.
of an asshole as I am,
Mm-hmm.
you need to hear this.
Do I?
If you're gonna spend longer with them, the parents would say, "Have you had a conversation with them yet about what you see in the future?"
But what if I didn't do that? Just
Okay. Okay. Look, just you need to you're afraid of these people getting up and leaving because for the other shoe to drop. You know how you're going to get that other shoe to drop? Not communicating.
You sound like Bridget. You sound like
You know
my
what?
mother.
I do sound like Bridget and like Kane and like Travis. You know why?
Because they're right.
Because they're right.
Asshole. Why are you here?
I don't know. It seems like fate ordained it or some shit.
I guess. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I missed you. And I don't know how to deal with feelings. They are weird.
So
And I don't know if I like them.
You know, here, I can be the good wingman. I can just go ask them for you. How's that sound?
Don't.
Then maybe
listen.
you should ask them. If you should have that conversation.
You should go fuck yourself.
Speaking of fucking,
uh,
what do you know about?
What?
Okay, so the hot chick,
they're drinking.
the flaming
by the
chick.
way. They've got to be drinking at this point. There's like,
I can see that.
yeah.
The hot chick, the flaming chick.
The fire one?
Yeah.
Oh, bitch. She wants to catch a moon garden so bad. You should go tap it.
Fuck, I can't. You know what? I've done it in weirder spots. That sounds great. I'll go introduce myself.
It's about to get steamy.
Yeah, you should.
Snell's gonna have a fucking aneurysm before we leave here.
Okay. But I also noticed big, tall, can crush my face between her thighs blonde.
That's Eris.
With the wings. She's something.
Rowan from the other room.
What? Did this turn into a 90s sitcom? Absolutely.
Shit. You know what? That one's depressed all the time and probably needs to have a good time. Probably. I don't know, man. Go for it. Go for it. Like, it's not my jam. You might want to
Since I've got my sister's blessing, I was just making sure you hadn't tried first. You know,
No. Right. Listen, sorry that I've been fucking up your game for so long. It's not my fault that they like me better than you. Everybody,
it's time
in
to
general.
make 67.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna start making death saves for Snell.
We're all just gonna bring in fuckboys.
No, and it's not even the fuckboy part. It's that this fuckboy looked at Eris and went, "Hell yeah!" And now Snell's like,
"Hey, this is Sage talking to Rowan." He would say, "Look, tall, big. What's
I get it.
Fucking
I get it. Big woman, step on me, mommy, please. All that.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna say it, but you got it. You got the idea.
But for Snell, Eris is like. It's like Eris is like the antithesis. They might be friends now, but Snell still has to hate her in some capacity.
Well, now you can hate her because I'm loving her. That sounds that sounds just like Sage would say it. It's so fucking bad.
It's so bad. He's so bad. He's so funny and he's so bad.
He's down bad.
It's something. Listen, you go
look at that smile and tell me some.
The fucking Zap Brannigan looking ass motherfucker's gonna come out of the fucking tent and be like, "Inform the men. I made it with a woman."
God.
I made it with a chicken.
I made it with a woman. A holy woman. A holy bird woman.
You know,
God.
live your best
He's
life.
like, okay,
Go for it.
so here's the thing. I'll do those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, have fun.
He'll
You go
do those things.
you go have a conversation.
I still listen, I'm really glad that you're alive. Okay? And it's really nice to see you.
You should
And
do it.
you are my favorite brother. Have you talked to Basil lately? You know what? Let's talk about some communications here. Have you talked to Basil?
I messaged Basil. Haven't gotten anything back yet.
Oh, well, then I have nothing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This
I'm being a
is
good brother.
a 90s sitcom.
So I am gonna go look.
Go have fun, whatever, fine. 1, 2,
Hey,
3 break. Get the fuck out of my
go
face.
go talk to them, and I might tell you how it went. Who knows? But you've
I-
got to talk to them first.
I am actually kind of curious what kind of lay these people are. So if you do want to tell me about your exploits later, I am down to hear within moderation. I don't need to know all of the gritty details. I just want to know if they're good or not.
So if
That's what I
Sage
mean.
hooks up with Stacy, is it gonna smell like an Olive Garden's on fire? Oh, someone's burning down the local Olive Garden.
When you're here, you're like,
Anyway,
anyway,
so
fucking get
yeah.
up. Where are these women at?
they're over by the fire. The food is being served now. Attila,
Oh.
what is on the menu for tonight?
Oh man. Well, what do we got? I think actually it's gonna be meat. It's got to be meat if Attila's in charge, and most of the time it's a lot of meat. And he serves it with very little vegetables because a little couple people have complained that they need vegetables, but he's like, whatever. So he gives
The pixies will focus on the vegetarian options.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Because
it-
Lotus is mostly a vegetarian.
but it's
Well, she
and
doesn't
then
fuck guys, so she's not eating meat.
She's a
starting to
pescatarian.
learn how to create like sauces and stuff.
Oh, fuck you, Daniel. That was awful.
So it's like a deer meat covered in this like sauce with like vegetables on the side, like some leaves and a little bit of the shiitake
Leaves.
mushrooms. A lot of shiitake mushrooms because I'm trying to get rid of them.
Yeah. You've probably burned through probably 4 pounds. It's a lot of fucking mushrooms.
Yep, everyone's got all their antioxidants.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is infected
Sachiko
with
and
the
Deidre are
mycelium.
both eating this meal, sitting over on the edge of one of the platforms.
These women are?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
eating this meal.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over there. I'm gonna look at their plates. I'm going to pick off some food from their plates.
Actually, what I was just about to say is, Deidre, you're still standing. Probably Deidre's sitting on like a crate or something, and she just here, and she just takes a mushroom, just shoves it in your mouth.
It feels right. Yeah, that's she's just like thanks.
Mhm.
Listen, my brother is an asshole. A
Okay,
clever asshole. But
right.
he's an asshole.
Seems like
He's
that.
also
yeah.
my favorite. It's a problem. Like, I understand that it's a problem.
Hear that, Sachiko? We're not the favorite anymore.
You know, there's a difference between your family. Wait a minute. How am I trying to say this?
Not at Olive
I feel like
Garden.
this is not a time or no. You know what? It's
I love
If you
Olive
need to
Garden.
talk about
I wish
this, we
Moon
can go
Gardens
into your
were
weather
real.
show. You've got a place to put it.
no. Let's. Are you busy? Can we have a conversation?
We're eating food. Let's have a conversation.
Okay.
Out here or somewhere private.
Somewhere private, because if I don't, my brother is gonna
Sachiko's
die.
already
I'm
got
gonna
your
murder
weather
him.
show, and she's walking off to another platform with your weather show.
Oh my god.
She's
I'm
like,
gonna
okay, private it is, this way.
and take a plate of food and walk away. Just defeated. Just defeated.
Defeated.
Yeah.
Okay. In the weather show,
Yeah.
What is this conversation?
Oh, it's awful. It's so awful. And there's like emotions. All right. So she's like, listen, what was she going to say? I don't remember.
I do.
Hang on. I'll get it.
Actually, as you guys, so you guys get sat down, and Deidre will go, okay, it was probably way past time to have this conversation.
What are you talking about?
Well, at least you're telling us.
Telling you what?
Usually everybody leaves about this point. Actually, it's past due, but it would track that now's a good time for you to do that.
Oh. Oh, I do believe that the situation has been misread. Like a lot. No. No, I'm not leaving. So we've been doing this for a while, and
Your
it's
brother
been,
didn't convince you to go back to your fuck girl ways?
well, he tried. He tried real super hard, and good on him for trying. He needs a partner in crime, and he's upset that I'm no longer that partner in crime. Um, and that's fine. No, we've been doing this for a while, and I thought, well, I mean, I don't. Do you want to just do this forever? Like, I don't know how long forever is, and I don't. Do you want to just? Do you want to just do it forever? Can we just do this forever? Maybe. Can we?
There's a long pause. And then Deidre sighs, digs in a pouch, and hands Sachiko 5 gold.
What the fuck is this? What is this?
Ah, damn.
Sachiko's like, I won.
What did you win?
Your love and affection.
I mean, honestly.
Deidre goes, I didn't think you'd ever work up to telling us.
Oh,
So I lost.
well, joke's on you. I'm glad you lost.
Yeah, I was still certain one day you were going to wake the fuck up, realize we were not worth your time, and go on to bigger and better things.
No shit, I was thinking the same thing. Oh,
I was
is
thinking about
interesting.
doing that. Wow.
No. I was thinking the same thing that you guys, like, about you. I thought you guys were going to do that to me. And then I was like, man, and I caught all these feelings, and I don't know how I'm going to handle it. And that just sucked. Everything sucked. There was a minute where I was just like, this all fucking sucks. Because I'm just a stupid fuckboy. So this is nice. This is neat. This is great. I'm
Sachiko
excited.
is rolling a gold piece between, like, the fingers of her new hand
Yeah, that's
to practice
pretty.
with it, and she goes, so are you saying you want to get married? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my god, that's come up twice now. I don't know. Do you want to do that? I don't know. Do you want to do that?
Just kind of looks at Deidre, hands her back the 5 gold, and said, okay, all right, I lost that bet.
The fuck bet is this one?
Man, they're placing all the beds.
I know.
Right?
Fuckers.
I mean,
What is
Got hella side bets going on.
you didn't run
Oh.
away when I brought it up, so
Oh, was that like a goal? Did you want me to run away?
no, it was just kind of an expectation. And Deidre goes,
Am I
so
doing with my
we've
life?
actually kind of Sachiko, why don't you say this one? She goes, oh, okay, yes. I mean, I said that too fast. I mean it. It's not. Yeah, I mean it.
Okay. Weird. This is interesting. What an interesting concept. I don't even know how to feel about this. So it's just done? We're just gonna do the thing? We're just gonna do it? I mean, like, forever is a thing, but like forever and married's a thing.
She goes,
Yeah?
okay, but that doesn't mean we can't. Doesn't mean we can't do all the things we've already been doing and then some.
Well, no, I know. And I guess there would be some pretty good benefits for you guys too. Do you guys have dowries?
Sachiko goes, whatever the fuck my parents put away, if they put anything away for my dowry. And Deidre goes, well, I just have estate money to collect when I get home. There's whatever's there.
Oh, well, I don't care. I mean, I don't actually care. It was just a funny thing to think about. Because, I mean, there's just so many. Oh, shit, I guess I don't have anything. I don't have anything to.
You have
this
you. That's
wasn't-
all we care about.
Oh, that's nice. It's so awkward. That's nice. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, for sure. Like,
So when are you
Like,
going to
you
start
sure,
freaking
sure?
out? Says Sachiko.
I think it happened. I think it's happening. I think it's happening.
So, okay. So when and where are we doing this?
I don't even know.
We
I
could just do it
don't-
right now.
What do you mean right now? Oh my god.
I
I
mean,
am.
you could do like the wedding, like the ceremony thing and everything when we have friends. We can just decide to do it right now, though.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Did we tell
While
anybody?
these things are trying to kill us, I'm so down for a
I
wedding.
think you,
Okay.
Deidre goes, I
Right.
think it'd be a lot more fun to surprise people.
When,
I mean,
when,
this
like,
I'd be
It's
surprised.
it's not their business anyway.
well, okay. Right now. Just like we just agree that it happened and it just happens. We just agree that it happened. That's it. That's what we do. Is that
At
how
that
it works?
point, a little origami envelope pops into existence in front of you,
Oh.
thuds onto the floor.
Oh, what is this fresh
This
hell?
is covered. This is covered in paw prints and dirt tracks,
Okay. Weird.
and it
She's gonna-
feels like it's got something in it.
Like a
It's-
ball or something? Okay.
Yeah, it feels like there's something in the envelope. You know, like when old people decide, yeah, I'm just gonna stick like this thing in the envelope, and then get upset when it no longer goes as a letter because it's no longer a letter.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna be like this. Where did this come from? How big are the paw prints? They're little? Big?
They're squirrel sized.
Squirrels? They're squirrel-sized paw prints. Okay. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm sitting on the bed of this weather show, and I'm looking at these women like, fuck, I need a moment. And I'm gonna open the fucking envelope and I'm gonna pour it out into my hand.
Okay, well, first one, then two, then a dozen, then a lot more of these golden acorns keep flowing out over your hand and onto the ground, just spilling everywhere.
Oh my! In this little tiny fucking
In this
envelope,
little tiny envelope.
just like they really went all out. That's spectacular. I need to write them a thank you. I don't know if they can read.
As
Talking
finally
about
the
these
last one,
squirrels.
like just the stream starts to slow as 3, 2, and then the last one drops. And then the envelope closes itself.
Oh my god, I love this. This is lovely.
Actually, it unfolds because I forgot there's supposed to be letters. It unfolds
They are.
into a paper covered in paw prints and dirt tracks.
Ew. I'm gonna set that off to the side. It is unusable. It's unusable letters now. And I'm just gonna look around on the fucking ground at all these fucking acorns and look around at these acorns in my hands, and I guess I'll drop them, except for 2. And I'll
Okay.
just be like, I mean, I got these. You can't
S-
sell them. We will flood the economy. We will destroy the economy with these acorns. You can't sell them.
Deidre takes one of them from you and says, yes, I will.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she takes the other one from your hand.
Mhm.
Actually, she takes one off the ground, offers it to Sachiko, and says, will you marry us? And Sachiko takes it, and absolutely. She takes the one from your hand, Amy, Lotus, and offers it back and says, Lotus, would you marry us?
I mean, this is happening
Motherfucking
really
Mazel
fast. I
tov.
might have to think about it. No, she'll say it, but
She
just,
goes-
yes, just give me the thing.
Just give me
Yeah,
the thing.
just give me the thing. It's fine.
Just give me
yes,
the
yes,
thing.
yes. Give
Okay.
me the thing.
Offers it
So,
back.
how many acorns does everyone have?
They each have one.
Okay. Okay, so Lotus will set aside the one that was given to her because that's
Mhm.
special now, and she'll go. I guess we have to make it official. So, I mean, if you're yes, for real, just like permanent.
She just
Totally.
grabs you and says, "Shut up and kiss us."
Okay, well, she does, but she's like, but then I have to do a thing now because this matters.
Okay.
and she'll pick up 2 more acorns off the floor, and she'll also open up her pouch, her components pouch, and
Mhm.
pull something out, and she's gonna point at the acorns they have, and she'll go, okay, well, if it's real, okay, so she'll say, one for now, and she'll hold out her hand with the 2 acorns, and she'll put the component that she has, which is probably like a dried lotus,
Mhm.
and she'll say, and one forever. And she'll crush it and say a spell, and she'll take both of their hands, and she's going to kiss the webbing of their hands. Just on one. I mean, obviously Sashika's only got the left hand, so we'll do the left hand for her. And
Well,
we'll
it's
do
the
the
right hand.
hand for she's got
It's-
a right hand?
Yeah, she's got a right hand. Left hand is the claw hand.
That's right. Okay, so Sachiko gets a right hand and Deidre gets a left hand. And when Lotus takes her moves her face away from this, there's a little moon and 2 little stars. And also on her lips you can see the faint outline of a moon and 2 stars, but then that just goes away. And she's like, I'm gonna have to tell my parents. Oh my god.
Not now, you don't. She says, grabbing your hand and picking you up off the floor.
Yeah, that's really sweet. This is really sweet, and it's really sweet. And,
And I
oh,
think we're gonna
and-
cut there. Go ahead.
okay. No,
What
I wanna.
were you
It'll
gonna
be
say?
a later thing.
It'll be a
No,
later thing.
Rowan said a thing and it was really good and I really love it and I fucking want to do it, but not tonight. It won't be a tonight thing. It'll be like a later thing. And also, at some point, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna fucking murder Sage, just because. Fuck that guy. He's not allowed to be right all the time.
Oh god. So it is 12:54. Everybody all right? Ending here for tonight?
Yeah, I'm good.
No,
Met
I
some
wanna
new
go for
people.
another 2 hours.
Can we do it for another 2 hours?
Look, I
Yeah, no,
think
I am
I was gonna
tired.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody should remember daylight savings is next fucking week.
I work
Oh.
through it, so I just get
No
an hour of unpaid PTO because like, nah, I'm gonna save my PTO, or
Mm.
I'm an hour of unpaid time off instead of
So-
PTO.
Does your clock move forward or backwards?
We move forward, so we
Oh
lose an
my
hour.
God.
Spring.
Well,
So you'll be moving backwards to us.
I live.
You
yeah,
spring
I live
forward
in-
an hour, you fall back an
Yeah,
hour.
she's
But
falling
I
back
She
an
lives
hour
in
to
Arizona.
us.
I don't
What
have
the
daylight
fuck?
savings time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
So half the year I know where I am, and the other half I'm confused. And I think I'm right now I'm an hour behind you guys. I think I'm gonna be 2 hours behind you
Yeah,
guys.
it should
in
be
daylight
12
savings.
o'clock for you right now.
It is.
So we'll be starting an hour earlier for you
Oh.
specifically.
Okay.
Damn.
So instead of starting at 10 or 9 for you, we'd start at 8 for you.
Okay. You knew that. That's better. This is great.
So,
This is great.
alrighty, let's start with some sign-offs. Let's start with JR. JR?
Check the
Can you hear
mute
me
button.
now?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Perfect. You caught me here. Oh, my name is Thomas. You caught me here playing JR Bit, little rabbit guy who's been reintroduced to his parents. Other than that, I don't play anywhere else. So check out the other games that happen on this stream. I think the Samurai one's over, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
they all agreed to speedrun the Meiji Restoration.
Fair enough. Well, then check out the other ones. Other than that, yeah, just catch me here on Wednesday.
Alrighty. Let's go to Daniel.
It's your boy, Sassy Nasty, or the Pretty Prince. You come in here playing Gideon, the strength-based ranger, who is, I mean, it's kind of an uncomfortable area because there's a fire Ganassi. It's just constant steam billowing out from like on him out of his robes as water just is evaporating nonstop. And now we're gonna have to dunk ourselves into water, so it's just gonna be a steam cloud moving through the water. You can catch me here on oh god, when is Yaksha starting back up?
Not next week, the week after.
Okay, well, yeah. So the week after, when Yaksha returns, and then that'll be on Fridays, and then on Saturdays you can catch me playing in Lands of Iboria, probably dying. We'll see what happens there. It's a brutal one, and that is me.
Alrighty. Rowan.
Sorry, I was just making Amy cry with what Snell's going to do when they make these rings, because Snell has feelings and cares for this party, but doesn't want them to know that, Baka.
Bullshit.
And is also going to have a fucking aneurysm and die, and then I get to bring in a different character because they're going to see that Eris left the V Club before Snell. Snell fucking dies. Can also catch me here, yes, whenever we go back to Yakshas, which will end up being every Friday, where there's going to be big stompy robots doing lots of war crimes. Because the Geneva Convention isn't a list of things not to do, it's a checklist of things to do that are based.
Yep.
Based.
Sounds about
Based
right.
in war crime pilled.
God.
Based in Nurem pilled. Or however you would turn Nuremberg into it. Can also catch me here on Saturday where I am Lands of blah, 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 where I play Telemann Bellani for how long nobody knows. The monk sorcerer, so that's fun. And I think that's it.
Alrighty. Ryan.
Hello, my name is Ryan. You caught me here playing Attila of the Sun Touch, the White Lion Warrior, who is tired of being a wop and hates the water
It's gonna get
and
worse.
had a little bit of a panic attack, well, more of a PTSD attack, seeing his sworn enemy since childhood. Maybe not that guy specifically, but like him. A lot of emotions to process, but you can catch me here every Wednesday playing Attila. I don't play any other games. I hope to play more games later on, but otherwise check out all these other people's lovely games, if they are not closing, of course, or coming to a finale. That's it. That's me.
And last but certainly not least, the recently engaged Lotus.
What the fuck, dude? Okay, all right. Hello.
I wasn't
I'm
expecting
getting-
that today.
I'm excited. Wow, not engaged, like full blown fucking married?
Oh shit, we did skip that,
Squirrel
didn't
marriage. Squirrel marriage.
Squirrel
Squirrel
marriage.
marriage.
Straight
full-
marriage.
Straight. Hello, Mamie Gooden. Today I played
Nothing
Fuckboy
straight
Lotus,
about
who
that.
might not be a fuckboy anymore. No, she might still be a fuckboy.
we? I was
It's
gonna
fine.
say.
This is fine. I'm going to corrupt these women, and we're going to ruin lives together on an
Wow.
Eat Bang Kill tour. That's what we're calling the honeymoon. Eat Bang Kill. Exciting. Like eat food. And
It's just a bunch of double entendres.
Garza's not here, so I'll do it for them.
Speaking
Oh,
of
I'm
Garza,
so
now I'm
excited.
sad.
I'm sad. I'm gonna be in Yakshas on Fridays. I'm very excited to be in Yakshas on Fridays. I have a mostly full-fledged character. I'm not super duper sure about that. Lotus got fucking married. Anyway, that is a lot to process. I don't think I'm in anything else right now. No, there's nothing else. So you can watch me destroy people's. No, wait, every other Monday, this coming Monday, I'm on a different server. I'm on Distal's place where we do Emberwind, and it's lovely, and I basically play this character but like way toned down because this is special. This character is special and cannot go anywhere else but here. Wow, Lotus got fucking married, you guys. That bitch was not supposed to get married. My character, I built her to be a fuckboy. I'm not even kidding. Like, that was the whole goal. I was gonna fuck everybody in this fucking place. And now that bitch
Hey.
got fucking married.
Character
guess she could
development,
still.
man.
I know, wild. Fucking wild. Anyway, oh, and you got to meet my fuckboy brother, Sage, who I learned from the best. Not really. Maybe. I
Close
don't know.
enough.
Yeah, he's so fucking handsome. And Sanel's upset that there's moon gardens. Prepare yourself. There will be more. And that's it. That's it for me.
Alrighty. And my name is Cyrus Smith. Today you caught me running over the horizon. This has been a lot of fun. I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I fucking rolled with it. No one can say I how do I put this? If you try to get one over the DM, I'll just do you one better. I'll just always do you one better. That being said, I think we're gonna get out of here on a raid.
Nice.
We are going to raid
On RIP Lotus's freedom.
Constantinople.
ADHD Adventures. In their Secrets of the Alchemist episode 59, All in the Family, which sounds a lot like what our session was last night.
Yikes.
Right?
Oh, wow.
So, we're gonna get on out of here. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Have a good
Peace.
time.
See you guys.